So get ready. Big Brother After Dark starts right now.
The following presentation is rated TVMA.
Like, why do we have to have it attached to our body?
Makes it harder.
I didn't understand, yo. I started off really good. I was like, oh, this shit's easy. This shit's easy. Like 3 boxes real quick. Then all of a sudden the rope got bigger. I'm like, fuck, yo, we got to wait. Do I go underneath, on top? Wait, what the fuck? I was like, come on, yo. I think everyone's gonna make fun of me.
No, not everyone.
Yeah. Elaine's gonna, probably Maddie.
Yeah. You'll get all the BGs. We'll make.
Yeah.
All the BGs are gonna laugh at you a little.
The fuck, yo. You think America likes Brendon?
No.
Alright.
I mean, maybe a little.
Yeah?
I don't want to know. Well, yeah, no. Well, me, no.
Where are we sleeping tonight? Are we sleeping in the Taj or are we going fucking... We want to sleep in HOH?
Maybe we should sleep in Jumanji. It'll be all the Brigade in Jumanji.
It can't be too. Well, Maddie's a have-not.
Oh, yeah. You want to sleep in the HOH that you said?
Like, me and you could both sleep together and
Taj.
in the Taj. And then those other two could sleep on the other shit.
And then Lane and Kat.
I kind of like the Taj, bro. It's nice and dark in there and shit.
Yeah, it's dark as shit in there.
The Jumanji's like light and shit. You see what's going on, then you're next to the have-not shit.
I've never even slept in Jumanji.
Nah, it's alright, yo. It ain't all fucking...
I slept in HOH.
I think I'm sleeping in the Taj tonight.
I am too. I slept in the Taj and the HOH. I slept in the Have-Not.
How was sleeping in the HOH? It was lowly, right?
Yeah. Especially the first week, dude. It sucked. Because I didn't get to know anybody.
You didn't even get a letter, did you?
No. No letter.
It was so quick.
Didn't get to know anybody up there. I was like, I thought you guys were going to evict me week 2.
No.
Third place.
So when the lineman stepped on your ankle and it looks like a bullet hole, that wasn't the worst?
No, that hurt too. They had to do skin graft, but that numbed really bad. Like it cut a lot of nerves, so I really didn't feel that much.
Those are horrifying stories.
And then I don't have a lot of scars. Women like it. I have this scar on my weenie. Huh?
Why do you look at me and say, She laughed harder than I did.
On the women like scars?
Yeah.
They do. I have this little scar on my wiener that it's circumcision. Don't they have circumcision scars? It's like a little dot. I hope they do.
I've never seen anybody's circumcision scar.
That's how I get them.
You're stupid.
That's another bar move.
Of course it is.
You use it.
I had a boyfriend who had a scar on his one time.
Really?
Because he zipped it up in his pants.
Yeah, zip mine up. I don't have a
It's
scar.
like there's something about Mary.
And he had a scab that was like this long for like 2 weeks and then it scarred.
Yuck.
And the same boyfriend also had a rug burn incident.
On a wiener? Mm-hmm. How do you get a rug burn on a wiener?
I'll tell you in September.
Were y'all
I'm not telling you till September.
like...
Were you there at the time?
I'm
Yeah.
not telling y'all till September.
Did he were y'all on the ground and then when he pulled out, he tried to go back in, but he went all the way out and then he
filthy.
just rubbed it on the carpet?
I'm not telling you till September.
You are filthy.
You are so
11
dirty. There's
my
no
ass.
way it's 7.
What's 7?
Making out.
Oh no, I took that number up.
11 my ass.
Yeah.
That number keeps growing.
Whatever.
It grows every day. She's like, oh, now we're at 11. By September, it's going to be at like
Not
56.
true. 11's my final number, and that includes the 8th grade.
Well, you're giving rug burns on guys who has. And
I dated one guy forever. Think about that.
What about it?
I dated the same person from until I was 15 till I was almost 21. That
how
doesn't
old were
leave
you
a
when
lot
the
of
rug
time.
burn? How old were you when the rug burn happened?
Older. Well, not old, but older.
Like 17?
No,
There
older
was-
than that.
My brother was, when he was living with me one time, there was this older lady.
And then the next competition after the have not is the power veto for that week, which was the stocks. You did great in the
I did
stocks.
great in the stocks. I did great in the
You were
stocks.
7 seconds off in the stocks.
14 seconds off.
I didn't get to play in the stocks.
See, so stocks I did great.
So then the next competition after the stocks is the next HOH competition, which was the surf one.
And I did okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
we
do
both
great.
did like average. Like I
Yeah.
got 4th, you got 5th.
You got
Or no, I mean you
I
got
got
5th,
fifth,
I got
you got-
4th. Or,
You got 6th.
yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
meant.
and I got
I was the
5th.
4th one off. You were the 5th one off.
No, that's
is what I
what
meant.
doing. So I was like in the middle of the pack, which is okay.
Yeah, me too.
Not bad.
About middle, but you did better than me in that one. So then after that, the next veto competition is Wizards of Pinball.
It was mine. I hosted.
Oh yeah, the Amazing Enzo.
Yeah, I
You did the
hosted.
Amazing
So I,
Enzo.
didn't even, I would love to play in that one, but I didn't.
Yeah, same here. I didn't get to play in it either. Again, I don't get to play in shit. So then the next competition is the knockout competition. HOH knockout competition.
I didn't do good at all on that. That I fucking.
That one, I did all right. I knocked out Britney in that one, but then
Yeah.
Kristen knocked me out.
So I know you got to win, so that's good in that.
Yeah,
so you
then
did good. I did bad in that.
The
one.
next competition after that was the luxurious competition for the movie, and we killed it.
And we killed it on that.
We won. That's
and we
that's
got to
my
watch the
3rd
movie.
win. You got a win. That's great. We killed that one. The next competition after that is the power veto with the pinball. Poof.
I did good at that.
I used to
50-yard line?
like that idea a lot, though. I think because I really like football.
Yeah.
See, I have no interest in football.
But I'm over that childish stuff now. I'm growing up. I'm a big boy now.
If I go to jury house and then any of y'all come, I'll tell y'all the rug burn story and some other really good ones.
Is it good? Why can't you whisper it right now?
Because I'm not saying anything about that at all until
Why?
September.
'Cause
You
the
think
neck
Nick's
go
gonna
here?
be mad?
No, but I don't want the rest of America, including my parents and everybody else, to hear. That's awkward.
Does the
I
Nick
just did a
know the rug
wrestling
burn
move
start?
on you.
No.
Really?
Why
So
would I
we're
tell
gonna
him
know
the
things
rug-
that the Nick won't know?
I'm not ever going to tell those kind of stories unless I'm directly asked. So if I go home and he says, tell me the
I
rug burn
told
story,
you-
I'll tell
I
him.
told you the Australian story.
That was a bad one.
Okay.
What's the Australian story?
That one was so bad.
Oh no, she keeps thinking I go after like skanks or pigs. Not pigs. but
Attractive trash. That's specifically what you said.
No, I said I've had my share of, I've only had 2 bad ones.
One of them was the Australian. Did you hear the Australian story?
I don't think so, man.
Oh man, it's really bad.
Started, maybe I did.
I told you that, so you should tell me yours.
Well, someone needs to tell me this story.
Australian's bad.
Oh,
'cause
it's
she has a
bad.
sexy accent.
Yeah, I like Australian
Yeah,
accents.
it was good.
Where'd you find her?
before? Huh?
Matt would be particularly disgusted by this story.
Oh no, is it one of them?
It's a period story then.
Oh no, man, we're done with this
A
one.
period story. It's not a period story.
Oh, is it or is it not a period?
Go ahead and tell the story.
It's not a period story.
Oh, all right then.
No, we're going over like girls in college and stuff and one night stands or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had 2 bad ones, but one of them wouldn't have been bad just because her accent is so sexy. But we're at a bar in Wild West. I don't know if you ever heard it, but There was, when girls at their bachelorette party, they always have like a group of girls with them, and they have certain things they need to get. A list of like, I need 2 condoms. I need to get, blah blah blah. Well, they needed some underwear, so they came up to me and asked me if they could have underwear, and I was like, sure. So I took my underwear off, and gave them to them, and she wore it on her head the rest of the night, and it was my good ones, it was my silky ones, and she had a friend in her group, and she was Australian, and her accent was so sexy. It was real sexy. So anyways, the group of girls came with us to one of my friend's house, and we played poker and drank. Well, I ended up leaving, going home, and the Australian followed me back to my house, and then we go in the room, and, of course you got to start off, pre-game, 69, you got to do that. That's mandatory. So we're about to start 69, and she gets on top, and it feels like it's in slow motion when all this happens too. Like when she comes down, her end comes down, it's like it felt like a dust bowl just hit me, meaning she probably hasn't washed it in a long time.
Oh no.
So it's really bad. So
Hasn't washed what?
hasn't washed it in a long time.
Oh, her vagina?
Yeah. So it was really, really, really bad, and it made me gasp. And then after that, I'm done.
Yeah, you can't
so
recover from that.
So I was like, she was like, is something wrong? I was like, no. And I went to push her off, and when I was pushing her off, there was a string from hers to the bottom of my lip.
Oh, shut up.
No, I could see the string, of like,
No.
in the mornings when you have that goo in your mouth. It was that type, but coming from her, and the whole time I'm thinking, I was like, that's going to break. And when it breaks, there's 2 ways it can go, back that way or come back to my way.
Oh, no.
And it broke and come back my way and just slapped me right in the chin.
No.
Is that the nastiest thing you've ever heard?
Oh my God.
And she was like, well, you want to put on porn or anything? I was like, no.
Oh, was it her tampon string?
No, it was like gooey gum, not gum, but like saliva looking.
That is so sick.
Oh my God. How'd you get out of the situation?
We just rolled over and went to bed.
Wasn't she confused?
Not if she kissed me.
Oh man. It's
no,
repulsive.
it was just done after that. I was like, I'm just tired. I drank tequila tonight.
Tell us the other bad story.
The other one's not real bad.
Not near as bad as the Australian.
I only had 2 bad ones, I think. The other one was it was a heavier set girl, but she was pretty. She was a hot, heavier set girl.
Yeah.
And she was one of those chasers. So we'd see her like every bar we'd go to, we'd see her. And then she went to me and my friend's house one time, played poker, and then I tried to go home, and she ended up following me. Not behind actually, I went to her house.
She followed you.
She followed you to her house.
I was drunk. She looked good that night. We go upstairs, and her top comes off, we're naked, about to go, and then she was like, hey, my sister has a spray that I'll spray in my mouth, and it numbs the back of my throat. And I was like, go get the spray. Go get the spray. She's like, well, it's in my sister's room. I was like, go get it. So she went in her sister's room, blah, 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 couldn't find it. And then she comes back, we make out, and then I pass out, and I wake up the next morning. So that wasn't bad.
What?
So, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, I don't think we did it.
And was this spray for like deep throating or something?
Yeah.
It like
So
numbs
numb
your
your
throat.
gag reflex. You know all about it. You're like, yeah.
I've heard about it. I've heard stories.
Good story. Reagan, tell us a funny one.
A funny sex story? Mm-hmm. Oh, I have to think about it.
One time I dressed up as Sparta.
Really?
It was after I watched 300 when I got done filming the movie.
Yeah. You still had your...
And I put on a cape and
That's funny.
yelled.
What the chick
My
think?
friend Kim one time did it with this guy. His penis.
Huge lines now.
Man, I think
We got 2 huge lines is working right now. That's best scenario. We're with me, you and Brendon on one of the lines, and then me and you on the Brigade on the other lines.
Yeah.
Our shit is cake right now.
We're golden. The only thing that can screw us is the saboteur, bro.
I know.
I hate the saboteur.
He's so nervous. He's really nervous. He's like, he goes, do I got you guys' phones? I'm like, what are you talking about, yo?
Yeah.
I guess, like you said, that when you get on the block, you're real nervous.
Yeah, like I was nervous too. Like I knew I was safe because I knew I had the Brigade. But I knew the Brigade,
but what,
then I
you
needed
think,
one
like,
more
people were just gonna just, like, get rid of you?
Maybe, yeah. That's what, that makes you think that way.
Damn, no.
Because
Then I don't want to be on a block.
you just don't know, you know what I mean? Because you think, okay, well maybe people will see me as a threat and want to get me out right now.
We gotta chop up Ragan and Britney because
Yeah.
they're getting too close to that, man.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
Who do you think it's better to do first?
I guess we just gotta see who wins the POV.
Yeah.
And then if it stays Britney and Ragan, who do you wanna fucking get rid of?
Britney.
Get rid of Britney.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, right? She knows a lot.
Yeah.
I said we get rid of Britney.
I think it's my personal opinion.
Yeah, I think so too, though.
Because with Reagan is so scared of Brendon. It's ridiculous. And he won't be able to do anything. You know what I mean?
Ragan did really bad today.
He did really bad.
Yeah, me too.
So the people that did really bad were...
Me, Britney, Ragan, and Kathy.
But Britney beat you.
No, we were all even.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
I thought she beat you guys. And then Brendon killed it. And then it was Lane and then me. Me and Lane were in the same square, but I think he was a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah, Lane did good, man. Both these guys did real good. Both HOH challenges, you guys did really good, man. Now I gotta really step it up now.
I want you to win one, bro.
I want to win this POV then, just to have something on my belt.
I want this POV to have like a vacation or something that I can get.
Yeah, right? I'll tell you what, me and you would have won. This house would have been flipped upside down.
Oh, yeah.
Because we would put up an alien.
I kind of wish we would have, you know what I mean?
I know, just to get
And
dirty.
then we have enemies. And
I think, you know what? It's fate, bro.
yeah.
Like, this was supposed to happen. Yeah, we don't have to win HOH again.
It's good though. It's like it's working out good. Like just think if we get to the final four, Brigade final four, we got 4 rockets. 4 rockets.
I feel like, duh. Who do I put up now?
It's like, well, now what do I do? Did we win? Oh my god, I can't wait, man. But you know what? We got a long ways to go before that happens.
Oh yeah, man. Fuck. I got fucking embarrassed, bro. I'm a little tired, though.
What's that?
I'm a little tired.
I am too. I kind of woke up a little bit just now when we were laughing. Laughing makes me wake up. I want to get outside. Just relax outside with some fresh air.
I water was cold when it came down.
Yeah.
It sucked. Yeah, these challenges are not easy at all, man.
Three rockheads, 4 rockheads running the show. What do you think? What do you think Rachel thinks now? Now that she knows about the BG.
Probably hates us.
It probably does.
She's like, fuck. Brendon is going in with those two.
I love it though.
Yeah.
It's just good, you know, it's good.
It's good, yo. Me and you are playing a good game right now. We're playing a good social game, me and you.
Yeah, it's just good gameplay. They gotta respect that.
Because right now my skill game is up. I'm doing good at skill. For my HOH, I do shit for HOH.
Like your pool game is good. You got a good pool game going right now.
Yeah, but that don't mean shit.
It does a little bit. You might get my vote for that. You beat me twice in a row last night.
Yeah, right. And I just need a pool game to be an HOH.
What if it was a big ass pool game?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like big balls.
You'd have to throw the ball to another ball and hit it into a
or like
pocket.
jump and kick it or something.
Yeah. See, I'm good with that.
That'd be fun. Oh, I got a big ass pimp right here. Oh yeah, that's a good one. You guys see this? Killed the last luxurious challenge.
We had a lot of fun doing that.
That was awesome. It's so fun when you win.
Yo, me and young Brendon work well together. You see that?
Yeah. We do.
About to name this alliance on the side.
Name our side alliance.
You tell him, yo, you want to name it the Brigade?
Just name it that.
So we'll have 2 brigades. Me and you'll be in 2 brigades. Brendon will be like, oh, yeah. Bro, I don't know what's going on, man.
It's almost better for one of us to go back on the other side and talk him into putting Kathy up as a replacement if Brendon wins.
You have to.
You know what I mean?
At that point,
Yeah. Yeah. Enzo.
hey,
Where's everybody else at?
I don't know, I just got out of the shower. Everybody's exhausted.
Yeah, you should feed your fish right now.
Huh?
You should feed your fish.
Yeah, they're hungry.
I like watching you feed them. It's fun to watch them get fed.
Dan.
They love that. Holy cow.
Dan.
Yeah. So they pulled me out of the car, put me in handcuffs, and then they went and asked the girl I just started seeing like a week ago. They're like, how well do you know this kid? Like, what do you know about him? She was like, I just met him a week ago. What's going on?
Kathy?
And they wanted me and my brother, and we had to go back to San Marcos, but I ended up not going because they said if you call your brother to get him here to the apartment, then we'll drop your charges because they're not as bad as your brother's. So I fake called my brother, and I was like, hey, and then I act like he didn't answer, and then he called back. He called me right when I was fake calling, so I got in trouble.
So what happened?
Gunner went to jail for, he just got locked up for probably about 6.
Enzo, stop that. Enzo.
What are you doing?
He's sleeping.
Huh?
He's sleeping.
Sleeping?
Yeah.
Why can he not do that?
I don't know.
Enzo, stop that.
You're not tired?
Yeah, I was tired until I started laughing. And then I got tired. Yeah, I'll cover you up. I'm gonna get something to drink. I'm gonna go do some investigating.
I'm making no sleeping in here.
Yeah, I think that might be what it is. And tearing that baby down out there.
House guests, this is a reminder. Sleeping is only permitted in the bedrooms.
I'm sleeping in there every day.
Is that my shirt?
Huh?
Is that my shirt?
Huh?
Liar.
Is it?
I think that's my shirt.
No, it's mine.
Pretty false.
What's going on?
Welcome to the Having Out Room.
Nothing. How you guys doing?
Talking about fun
Vomit.
stuff.
Like?
Telling stories.
What was Enzo doing that he kept getting stopped?
Yeah.
He's sleeping in the cabana room. I know. We were both laying in there.
Since when can you not do that? We've been doing it the whole time. Here.
I know. I don't know.
Just depends on who's on the button that night.
Dude, my back hurts. Big time.
My arm hurts from trying to pull all that rope.
I bet. I rope way more than you do. Like you had no chance in that thing.
I said that I still would have lost if I would have had a knife to cut it every time I got through it.
We're telling crazy sex stories and then fighting and then being put in jail.
Fighting story?
And sex stories. But if you could combine those two, that'd be sweet.
I only tell sex stories about other people, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I should
Like
tell
Summer, who flipped a tent with this guy. And he then, from then on, has the nickname Rex Goliath.
It's like I just know. Hi, Grandma.
Yeah. See, I won't tell any stories about
guarantee.
myself either.
Yeah.
But I'll explain.
Can I share with you?
Yeah.
I'm about to go to sleep.
What are you doing? Why are you getting in trouble all the time?
Sleeping.
I'm trying to sleep. I'm tired, man.
Oh my god. Yeah. Heart.
Ragan,
Broke my
please go
foot.
to the diary.
Oh, you broke your foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had my Achilles snapped.
Seriously? All the way through? So they gotta wire that.
Yeah.
So it's wired in there. Mm-hmm. Dude, this girl that I was dating, I was seeing her right before I came here. Not in a relationship, but
Talking to.
talking to her. She's way cool. Like I don't know. When I get out of here, I'll probably still I'll still talk to her.
You trying?
Yeah.
Is it that one girl you're telling me that's? Oh, the Geek Squad. The Geek Squad girl.
No. She's a gymnast she's a gymnast at ASU. But she was shaving her leg on the shower. This is a crazy story. She might actually even sign a release. I don't know.
Yeah, give her the face.
But her freshman year at ASU, she was shaving her leg on the shower, and it's a glass door, and she had her leg pressed against a glass door, and
No.
like this, and it shattered. And as it shattered, the jagged edge caught her here. And
Cut it?
It cut it, and her instinct was to pull. And it sliced from here, completely shredded her Achilles.
Damn.
Shredded.
What did they do?
They had to go in and wire it shut. She had this nasty scar. Yeah. So she had to get a medical red shirt. It was out for like a year and a half. Now she's a junior.
Oh, that is
But
so
it's
awful.
no, she's a way cool chick. Way cool.
What is some other good story?
But
You don't have a brother. You have a sister.
yeah, I have a sister. I have a half brother, but he's only 4. I got popped in the chin. I have 2
from a
stitches
fight?
across here twice. No, they're actually both from playing football.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'd stand in the pocket, with my chin up, looking downfield, and get popped.
Mm-hmm. We used to. I remember y'all probably did this too. Like in a pile up. You know, if you're in a pile up, it's fair
break
game.
fingers, grab balls.
It's
Yeah, like,
fair game.
that's what it is.
You get your nutsack grabbed.
Oh, all the time.
Like, people will bend your finger back. People will bite you. Like we had a player. Like he would try to get in a pile up because he would take his chin strap off and bite people.
Yeah. Because I went to a small high school, so I played both ways.
Mhm,
And you
I
probably
played
did the
both
same
ways,
thing,
yeah.
yeah. So I loved because I played free safety.
Kickoff was a blast. I loved kickoff.
See, in high school I didn't play special teams. But I did in college. I was on.
And when I came by, he just ear-holed me. He just took my helmet off, mouthpiece came out, and they came over there to me and said, welcome to college football. And I set out the rest of the practice. I was like, damn, that sucks, man.
Welcome to college football. It's a big difference when you get it. Even I didn't play at that level, but when you go from high school, even JUCO.
Oh, JUCOs are huge.
Dude, I was shocked. Dude. Some of those guys were.
JUCO's really big. Those are just
bag?
D1 players that either they didn't make the grade or
It's in
something
everyone's
wrong.
bag. It's
you know,
like
so
the
they go
liner
JUCO
thing.
first.
I know
It's
one
crazy
thing
they can put
playing
things if they
JUCO.
leak, like
Oh, is it? I never
It's
even
not really a good
unzipped
drug
the side
testing
of it
also,
before.
so a lot of
No,
guys
long
split it up.
juice, big
A lot of
time.
them are juicing.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I would
There's-
literally die if I got hit like that. Like I would seriously probably die. Or spend my life as a vegetable.
But this guy that hit me, he is a freak of nature. He weighed 265,
Have you done DI?
270, and ran
No, have you?
340. Black dude, just
Have you?
and he could bench 460.
That's why he's playing in the NFL.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
have
No,
gosh,
yeah.
he was a freak.
Oh, you have?
He's
Yeah.
made a lot of highlight films on the
Okay.
top 10
Yeah,
plays.
Hayden's
Yeah.
Hayden did. Did
At
you
all
go
the
that way?
Razorback games, we have the
What's that?
Advil hit
Did
of the
you go
day. Do
DI?
y'all have that?
We have Chicken Express.
And they just show it over and over
Stuff.
and over.
What's your?
Did you go DR yet, Lane?
Huh?
What'd you say?
We have the hit of the day. They do the Advil hit of the day at the Razorback games. And they just show one in particular bad hit way up close and over and over and over. Well, it's always bad.
What's ours? We do that, but it's not. I don't know. Maybe Papa John's, something like that.
I can't wait to go back and watch a Tech game because their new stadium is supposed to be badass.
I'm excited to go to ASU games, football games this year. Our defense is gonna be good.
Really?
We had a good defense last year, and we're returning 8 out of 11 starters. I think we had the second best defense in the Pac-10.
I don't even know how Tech's supposed to be. But Tech games are a lot of fun. Big time fun. I'm sure every college is a lot of fun, but I just love Tech games. There's so many people.
That's how
I
ours
love
are.
sitting in the student sections.
Oh no, the student section was the best. People
I
don't
never
give us
sat in the
rowdy.
student section.
Really?
Well, of course, I was at the
Playing.
time playing, but like when I was redshirted, you got players passes and players tickets, for your
Sidelines.
families and stuff.
We'll take a power nap and then wake up if we have libation. They're all in there.
Why is he even hitting over?
I don't know, man.
Were they trying to fucking throw a pity party? Like, is that what?
Reagan. Like only one of them's going home.
Yeah.
The fuck?
They're all just afraid of them.
Yeah, yo, they're just fucking pussies, yo.
Like I said, they gotta hang the back of their shit up.
Depressed, though. I'm just depressed because of this fucking challenge today, man. The last two HOH challenges, man, fucked me up.
Sweat, man. You'll get them. I have no doubt.
Fucking sucks, man. Wifey's watching and shit, you know what I mean? She's probably like, damn, man. What the fuck's going on out there? I'm like, yo, city kid on the farm. Come on. Fucking ropes. But you did good, though. I shouldn't have any excuses. You fucking ripped through that shit. I mean, I was sitting there with Kathy, yo. I hope we go outside tonight.
It'd be awesome.
I like to play a little pool and get my mind off of shit.
Yeah, me too. Well, I do got my little Rottweiler.
All right.
She left it.
Oh, that's cool.
So.
Yeah, man. People thought double eviction today. This, and that. Man, they didn't want to talk to Matt to go upstairs. They didn't even do that. Oh, they did it twice for Rachel.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
Is Hayden just trying to cover all his bases? Is that what it is?
What?
Is he trying to cover all his bases?
Nah, I think he just wants to see what everyone's doing.
Oh. Well, I know we run out of people to hang out with.
I poked my head in there too just to see what was going on. I was just like, why are you guys all having a bum party in here, you know? I just said, well, I don't know. Like, no one died.
That's what I'm saying.
Someone won an HOH. That's all that happened. Like, what the fuck, man?
I'm sorry you guys are having off. We've had it fucking for 2 weeks.
I don't feel bad at all. Give a fuck.
You feel bad because you were fucking mean to the girl that I love. That's why you feel bad.
That's it, man. Gotta respect everyone in here, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is a stupid thing. They all forget that we're going to fucking juror together. You know?
Yeah.
So who's ever not winning 1 and 2 are going to be determining if you win the money.
Yeah.
So while you want to think that everybody votes on gameplay,
Yeah.
fuck that, dude.
Doesn't go like that.
You
either.
burn somebody in this game, you fucking...
Yeah.
They got a month in there to think about what a dick you were to them.
Yeah.
You mean? So...
Yeah, you gotta start thinking about the jury house now, if you want to keep going on. This ain't easy, this game, man. I respect a lot. I respect all the champions now that won this. Like, I don't care how they did it. They just won it, man. Just to be in this house for 3 months and survive all these obstacles and personalities and...
well, yeah, like the physical competition is tough, but I mean, it's like the mental aspect.
There's a mental game. There's a social game you got to play in here.
Yeah.
There's so many things that there's a lot of luck that got to go your way too.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You don't know who to trust. You have to trust in some people.
You have to trust somebody in this house
to get.
And you almost like it's a crapshoot to be trusting the wrong person.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You know. Fortunately for me, I trusted the right person, and you know.
Well, you had Rachel. I mean, that's the best. If you can have an alliance, it's the best alliance to have.
Yeah.
Is to have a girlfriend in here.
Yeah, man.
Because you're intimate. You're fucking kissing. You're hanging out. I mean, there's nothing could break that.
Well, and then we got fucking backed into the corner the entire game, you know?
Yeah.
So, and like I said, it was personal. Like, but everybody keeps saying, oh, it's not personal.
There was no reason. Like, whoever goes, like, that's it. There's 2 people on the block.
I asked them to fucking send me home. Who asked? Everyone knew. Everyone knew, right?
Man.
They all knew. They all knew that I wanted to go. I wanted her to stay over me.
It's like, it's so stupid. It's like, yo, he wants to go. Just let him go. Why do you want to keep him in the game?
Guess what? If they had let me go, she wouldn't have won that competition. I don't think she would have won either. No matter how hard she was.
That was hard for a girl, man.
Absolutely.
That was hard, man.
So what did they do? They fucked up. And now they're fucking wallowing in their misery.
That's it.
You know? Like I said, you gotta respect people, man. You know?
Yeah.
I fucking blew up on Britney and Ragan the second time because they were being fucking mean to her.
Yeah.
And she didn't deserve it. Because Rachel really is a nice girl. You know? She's had her moments where she's fucking done dramatics, I think, for fucking television.
Yeah. But that's what it be.
But it was all brought on. Kristen was brought on. You know?
It's BB though. There's gonna be drama no matter what. Wow, we're fine. What are we gonna? This is the final 8, man. Holy shit. got to think one person out of these 8 people are going to win the money.
Is that crazy?
And you just want to make sure it's the right person.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm about, dude.
Yeah.
I want somebody to win who, like, game. At this point, I don't think anyone has had great gameplay. Because I think a lot of these people who won stuff have fucking backstabbed, have been talking shit behind everybody's back, trying to turn people on each other, have been, you know what I mean? Like, fucking Britney, Matt, both of them, the same thing. Fucking, they haven't been straight shooters in this game. So that makes me automatically, boom. I don't have respect for you. I'd rather vote for somebody who doesn't win shit and is trying, but not backstabbing and playing dirty, than winning it dirty, you know? So.
It's PB, man. You're going to have, everything comes into the mix. These people get crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. I just want to fucking see the picture of my daughter and my wife already, man.
I know. That I wish you did have. For sure.
HOHs, man.
I want you to win for that reason.
Yeah.
So like I said, I love my family to death, but I mean, if I didn't hear from them, I'm okay. Because I don't talk to my family on a regular basis. I mean, I do, but I mean, there's my niece I love to death, and hoping to hear from her too.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a picture of her.
Yeah, but I can survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The hardest part for me is now it's like I have to go this alone without Rachel. You know, and it was somebody that I got really close to and fell in love with.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she wants you to do really good, man. So that you got.
Oh, she does, and I'm gonna fight
so.
fucking. Like I said, it's like they sent her home. They unleashed a fucking monster in this game.
That's why I said, bro, if this thing flips, you have to be ready to go, man. You can't just fucking, let them get the best of you.
Nah, and that's exactly what I did. I'm still gonna have to fight in this game no matter what. Like it's still gonna be an uphill battle, but.
Nah, but it's getting less. It's dying down now, man. It's gonna be anyone's. It's gonna be anyone's game. It's not gonna be no more fucking. Let's go after Brendon or Rachel. It's not gonna be like that no more. It's coming down and down now. Things are gonna turn now. Things.
Well, see, but I know that they were talking about picking one of us who's ever left off this week.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what it was.
But you got me and Hayden now, so.
Yeah.
Me and him win HOH. That's it. Straight.
Hey, the 3 of us. When you get, because I'm gonna straight out be like, yeah, you guys come check out my room and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And then if you guys want to talk to me tomorrow, we can talk tomorrow.
Exactly.
But I'm not playing fucking bullshit games.
No.
I don't want you to hang out here and pretend that we're all happy.
Yeah.
Because, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be civil.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm the most disrespectful thing they did was be disrespectful to Rachel. So I can understand both of them saying shit to me, and I can let that go because I was being personal with them. So that's water under the bridge. But again, you wrong somebody that I love and care about.
Rachel, making her cry all the time and shit.
Well, she went to Ragan to apologize like 4 times. Like, hey, can we talk? I'm not ready to. We'll talk.
Who the fuck are you? Yeah. Oh, come on, man.
It's like he's almost like above her, so it's ridiculous.
No, that's crazy, yo.
Respect people. That's just it.
Like Kathy is still in the game. But I guess it's smarter to keep her towards the end because she can't win anything anyway. I can't even talk anyway anymore. I'm like fucking finishing last with her now.
Yeah, but that really competition was fucking hard too. You just got to the point where you're so fucking frustrated.
I was frustrated, bro.
Seriously, I'm not gonna lie. I was like 4 or 5 out, dude. I got to a point where there was like 2 ends coming out of my fucking big
I didn't
bundle.
know what the fuck was to do. I was like,
seriously, it was like to the point where I thought I was gonna want to like fucking cut something.
That's what I was about. I was about to be like, yo, you know what? I'm getting frustrated, man.
Yeah.
And then I would have to always start over. I dropped the rope. Then it's like, fuck, let me start over. Then I was just like, I just could not get it, man. Because that was a mental and physical game, man. You had to know what the fuck you were doing with the rope.
That's what I said, right? Because they asked me. I said it was mostly a physical game, but you had to realize that if you
had to hold
if the rope got out of hand, You're fucked.
You were confused,
Because
man.
that's what I did. After like 2 or 3 of them, I would start fucking resetting it every time.
I remember how you first started, yo. It was just like,
No, I was like, yo.
what the fuck's over there? An alligator? I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Dude, I was going fucking under, fucking flipping. Oh yeah. What was that movie with the one girl? Goes under the laser beams. That's what I felt like.
Oh, what movie was that?
She was hot, but it was a horrible movie. I'm pretty sure. It was like Catherine Zeta-Jones or one of them.
That was, wasn't that,
Not Mission Impossible.
No, was that Ocean's 11?
Was it? No, that was the Asian guy did that.
Get your GPA up a little bit.
I took an astronomy class, and it was like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Monday, Wednesday was class, and then Friday you'd go to the planetarium and just like, it would be all blacked out, and they'd do like star shows and shit. So we'd always ditch Monday and Wednesday and get all ripped and go to Friday the astronomy class and the planetarium and just like melt out. And it's like, this is the best class ever.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
I always went.
It's weird to think, like, because I'm going to go back and I have to do my internship, but then I'm done. That's it. And like all my
College is
friends,
the best, man.
or a lot of my
I would go
friends
back and-
graduated.
I know. I
really?
can still
This last May.
imagine myself walking.
So they
through
all
campus.
graduated. I have to do this internship.
Stacey
and I'm done.
always-
So I'm not even.
Oh my god, it was like the
I can
best
do it anywhere I
times of your
want.
life.
I just
When is
have
it over?
I worked all
business
the time,
marketing.
and
As
that's
long
what
as I
complained
can,
about, with how
basically,
much
I
had
can
to
do it with
work.
any company I want. I have
Now
to put
looking
in
back on it, my job was so freaking stupid. and
400
easy and
hours
fun.
over a 16-week
Like,
period.
My job was
As long as I
not
can.
even work.
And like, I started playing in high school, and then like it caught on our high school, and then all our friends always play. So
Yeah, we'll play that shit then.
it's fun, yeah.
You can play a lot of anything. With cards, man, you can do anything.
Fuck, no
with cards.
kidding, huh? Fucking come out of here like a goddamn magician.
Yeah,
The
man.
time we have.
Fuck.
Hey, but
The longest time.
I mean, there's only
How about
8,000
UT?
people on
Probably
campus,
fun too, huh?
and only like
Yeah, UT
probably
huge.
40% Greek or
so
something. So I
big.
mean, everyone
It's
knew.
like the whole.
Yeah.
Everybody in that community, kind of. So these files were even more damaging in that respect because, like, you know you were in there and you know people saw it and knew you.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
You
Really?
had like
Texas State?
Yeah.
all stars
You
in
get- 'cause
every
that's a
fraternity
party
or sorority.
school.
That
Right.
was
So
like,
you get a lot of. It's
yeah,
like,
there were a ton of Kappa
I
Sigs,
don't
but
know
there
if
were
it
a few
still is
Kappa
now,
Sigs
but you
that
know,
were
it was
like,
the number 1 party school in Texas.
just they
'cause
just
it's so close to
oozed
everything.
Kappa
Yeah,
Sig. And like
I would agree with
everybody
that.
knew who they were.
I would
And then
agree
there'd be
with
a few.
that.
See, I wasn't
They-
one
they
of
got a
those
pretty
girls
decent
from my
baseball team.
sorority at all.
Really?
Yeah,
There were a few girls
they
in my
cracked the
house
top
that like
25 this year.
everybody knew who they
The football
were.
team is really.
We were like, you said you watched Greek,
And that's
right?
that's
Yeah.
B1
We
double A, right?
were the Capitals.
The football team is yeah.
To a T. Like almost even an exaggerated version of that. And I was social chair for like 2 years, and so I was like the fucking house moron that would throw all the bizarre parties and stuff. But that was our house exactly.
I never dated any boys that were in a fraternity.
You play-
Now, after
listen,
I
you-
graduated college, I dated a guy who had been
no, we
in a
haven't played
fraternity
him.
in
Since
college.
I've been there, not in baseball.
That counts.
But
Was he one of the 11?
Was
he one of the 11?
That's in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
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 Excellent.
Southern.
But here's the thing, dude. Like, nobody was like, sorry to see you guys go. Nobody even said shit.
No one even came up to, did anyone congratulate you that you won?
No?
No one even came up to congratulate you?
No.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's fucked up, man. You have to have respect for the game when we're in here.
That's what I'm saying. Even after the bowling, I knew Britney wasn't gonna use the POV on us. But I said, congratulations. I said, you fucking knocked down 10 pins in the last frame.
Yeah.
Like, you earned that for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
And I was rooting around, like saying, yo, she was about to stop. I was like, yo, finish it. Finish the game.
Yeah.
Hey,
How are these sleeping arrangements going to go?
do you want us?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
You're good.
Do you want us? Do you want all
I
sleep
think
in
I'm
it?
going to sleep.
Hey, did you just come out of the DR?
I'll tell you what. Me and Hayden will sleep on that bed, and then
Look at you
haven't gone in the DR yet, have you?
No.
this room is better than that room, right?
That one's
I think I could sleep better.
I
in
think
it.
I'll sleep better in here.
Yeah.
You know what? This is darker, but everybody says.
I don't know. You might agree that the mattress are harder in this bed. In this
That
thing.
bed's hard.
Oh, okay, maybe it's just this one.
Yeah.
I've only slept on this bed.
That bed is as hard as my cot.
I think me and Hayden could sleep in that bed, and then you and Lane could sleep in these beds. If you want to do that, or we'll sleep all four in there.
It don't matter to me. We all gonna sleep in one room. Just heads up, I snore a little bit, so.
We've heard.
Isn't it so good not to be a have-not now, right?
Yes.
Feels so good.
You get a bed. You're welcome. I would never make you. Well, I would hope anyone here would not make you a have-not again.
That would have been fucked.
Because that's just fucked up.
That's messed up.
But Lane was snoring up there in the.
Fucking snoring like crazy. So maybe he needs to sleep in the other room.
Maybe he needs to sleep with me. We need to immediately have our own room.
I mean, we got tons of beds now. I mean, anyone could
we
choose.
sleep wherever we want.
That's it. I don't give a shit if we all sleep together. If not,
It don't matter.
I mean, I'll try the Jumanji. I'll try the Jumanji tonight too. I don't give a shit. But I like in here because it's like dark.
I like it because it's dark too. It's pretty bright in there.
It's bright in there, so it's hard to go to sleep. We'll try it out. We'll see what happens. You could sleep in this bed. Okay. Who cares? Where's everyone at? The have-not room? Well, I wouldn't have been a pity party.
I don't know. Nobody came in there when I was in there.
That's what I'm saying, right?
You know what I mean?
I know that. I went in and made your fucking bed. Nobody was even in there.
What's up with the pity party?
I don't know.
Apparently the wrong person won HOH.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Oh.
I'm definitely gonna take a nice nap. Just in case if they do it. That's what I'm saying, just in case.
Air.
And smoke a cigarette?
Smoke a cigarette.
Hey, she's trying to pretend like, yeah, I just want some fresh air to go for a stroll and
I just want
play some pool and sit in the spa. Yeah, wash some
Smoke
clothes.
a cigarette.
I
And smoke a
just want
cigarette.
some fresh air so I can pollute
Maybe
it with
get in
my
a hot
cigarette.
tub and smoke a cigarette.
Yeah. It's like, just get to the point,
I
Kathy.
think by 11:30.
We know you're beating around the
I think
bush.
by 11:30 we'll be able to go outside.
I don't know. It sounds pretty loud out there.
I think what you gotta do is take those brackets apart and that's it. I don't think it's that
But it's
much.
soaking wet out there, and they gotta suck all that.
I don't give a fuck, man. Let me go out there soaking wet. As long as
I
I'm
don't
out.
care either. They can take it down in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll just go out there and stare at it.
I'll
They
go
put a
out.
petition up.
So I'll play pool and maybe go in a hot tub. I was definitely gonna catch a nice nap though.
I'm so tired, but I think it's just from not eating and then it just being a long day. And that was hard work doing that rope stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was like, whoo. But you kept cheering me on too.
Yeah.
So, but
like,
I'd look over there and I was like, dang, we should have been in Boy Scouts or something because we suck.
Oh man, did you go do a DR session about it yet? Oh man.
Were we like equal, or were you before me, or
I think we were like equal. Well, you might even be.
How far did you guys
I
get?
don't know.
What square were you on?
4 or 5?
I think 5.
5.
Yeah.
5. We were in the hay.
Yeah.
We just got into the hay.
The hay was rough.
We got the hay. I was proud I got past the first one, I'll be honest, because I was going, ooh, I don't even know where to start.
Well, it's just like when you got that grass part, you could barely fit under. Well, I could barely fit under that.
I was like, I don't even. Are we supposed to crawl under this? Are we supposed to?
I just couldn't figure out the ropes. I was like,
And
I don't
then
give
I
a fuck
ended up-
about crawling.
Then I ended up tying more ropes. I mean, tying more knots.
More knots in them.
And then I'm like, and then I'd sit there and grab it again.
Well, when I got towards the end, like I
wanted to unhook
like no
mine.
joke, I had like this big ball of rope, like this big, and was just like trying to squeeze it through those. Yeah. It was so tough. Like towards the end, I was like 4 or 5 away from the finish, and I was like,
How many squares were there total? 100.
Maybe
It looked like I
25.
looked down
1,000?
there and I was going.
I would
you
say
know, like
probably,
so far away. I always the final.
probably maybe 25, maybe.
I thought I was close when I was like 3 away. I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Because at one point, like I was 4 or 5 out, and I came up with like 2 ropes coming out of my big bundle. And I was just like, and I started spooning it. And it was just like, it was rough.
I got so frustrated. I got so
Me and you were
frustrated.
cracking up though.
I was like,
We
yo,
were
I'm gonna fucking cut this now.
I said, anybody got a knife?
That's exactly what I felt like. I was like,
Anybody got a knife?
seriously, I'm just about to unhook myself.
Yeah.
Let me out of here.
I thought about that. I was like, I wonder if I can unhook myself and then go through it. And I thought, no, that's probably why we got through the line.
Yeah, right.
And then I was like, well, do I go underneath it And then I went underneath it, and then I made a bigger knot. And I was like, oh, man. Then I had to figure out how I went under.
I do give him credit. I'm not going to lie, for coming up with something that's...
That was one of them. I think you talked too much about Survivor. Because that's what I said. I said, oh,
Really?
this is a challenge they do on Survivor, not Big Brother.
Somebody else had said, I think Rachel might have said they did one challenge seasons ago.
That's a Survivor challenge, right?
Well,
there.
no, she said there was one where you had to get yourself like out of you were like all tied up in knots and stuff, and you had to get yourself out and then go to something. So I don't know if you were tied up in a bunch of knots and probably something similar, and then get out, and then whoever got the first the POV won. I
thought we was going to have to walk across some ropes or something. I didn't know when I walked out there what. I was like, what's this?
Yeah, when we came out, I thought we were gonna have to do
And talking about putting a belt on us, I was
running.
like, what's this?
the high knees.
And then it said attach it, and I was like, attach it. He said that big word, attach it to your something. And I said, what's that mean?
I don't know what he said, but I've never heard of that term either.
I said, what's that?
You got to tighten up the roken floppen.
I said, I looked at Enzo, I said, or whoever, I said,
I was
what's
like, oh,
that
here
mean?
it goes now. I was like, this is going to suck.
Like, just tell us to turn that little twisty thing.
Yeah, also,
twist the knob, twist the metal knob. It's like, yeah, the rotary flopping scooter. I'm like,
well, I saw them black things that were sticking out behind us, and I said, are we supposed to attach us to that or what? And they were like, no, the hook to your belt. I said, oh, you should have just said that to begin with, because I didn't understand that big word.
That sucked.
I was just proud every square that I got through. I was like, yes, and like, because I didn't think I was going to get through the first one.
Well, that was something like, even like if you were trying to go faster, sometimes it worked against you, because you'd be going faster and then you'd get up, you pop up on the like wrong side of the rope or something, and you'd be like, "Fuck, was that there before?"
I know.
I'll say, I think that was not there before. Like I think, and then I have to go back under, then go back over, then come back under again.
I ended up like into like the into the fourth square, and I looked up and I still had a knot like in the second, and I was going,
really?
Yeah, and so I had to go back and get that one out. Did you see that?
I had to go 2 squares down.
I didn't understand. I was like,
You guys missed one?
No, in the beginning, that's how mine was. It started off like that.
Oh, yeah. Mine started off like that, too.
I was like,
you went up like 1 square, and then
and you thought you were through, and then you looked up, and then you had another knot down there, and I was going, what do I do now? You know, and now I got to start over, or what?
Yeah.
I said, oh, Lord.
That challenge was fucked up, man.
When I saw it and saw what we had to do, I was like, oh my God. Like I knew immediately, I was like, I'm gonna be so tired, like halfway through this thing.
I thought we were gonna be
exhausted. You know, I bet you somebody's out of the DR.
I thought we were gonna be doing that for like an hour or two.
Are you going in there?
I'm gonna see if I can ask for libations.
I think we did.
Ask if we're gonna be able to go outside and smoke tonight.
All right.
We might be.
I doubt it.
Right. Not a year. I'm not ready.
Within a year after you get
But I
married,
am maternal. I feel very tightly connected to these fallopian tubes of mine. I feel very maternal. I feel like I need a baby to complete my life.
But you want to complete your life this early?
No, in 3 years.
That's still 3 years, really?
I'm going to be like an awesome mom.
You are going to be an awesome mom, but...
I'm going to be like so in love with that kid.
Wait. I guess 3 years is fine. Because you'll be 26.
Yeah, 26. That'd be good. And then I can have a lot of kids if I want, or if I want to stop, I'll be like a cool young mom. If I want to have a lot of kids, I have a lot of time and it's no pressure to have them real quick. If I have one and I'm like, yeah, you're kind of a mess, then I'll still be like young and agile enough to do things with my kid.
Tell you what, we've been here for 40 days. And this sucks.
41.
Almost a victim myself.
Yeah. Well, it's been like, what, for me, 48 days since...
Yeah, me too. Or more than that, 49.
Huh?
He thinks he's not sure, but there might be a chance that we might be able tonight.
A possibility?
Possibility.
That's great.
There's a possibility.
You gonna take a nap too, maybe? A little nap?
Huh?
I'm thinking about taking a little nap.
You know what's funny? It's like I didn't even know why we were putting on the fucking weight belts. I don't even think I put mine on that tight.
Was that a weight
my back
belt?
is hurting. Yeah.
I didn't know what that was. I thought it was another garter belt that went with our my pack.
You gotta lock yourself in. I'm like, oh man.
I thought it was gonna fly up in the air or something.
I was gonna ask him when I went in there.
Please do not obstruct your microphone.
Yep.
I was gonna ask him.
Game talker.
Oh, you probably get the same thing. Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna ask him if they knew what our times were.
Oh, just to see?
Yeah, I'm curious as to how long that took. What do you think?
Yeah, because you press a thing then. I don't understand why.
Oh no, it seemed like it took forever because I was like, hurry up.
What if they were like, all right, yeah, he won, but you guys all still have to finish?
Oh, man.
I'd be like, give me a cigarette, Brendon.
I'd be like, yo, I quit.
I was like, give me a cigarette and let me think about this.
What if they said that like the last 3 in that competition were have-nots?
I would have been a have-not.
I would have been a have-not.
I was a have-not
And
this week.
I'd have been another have-not because, I mean, I was already at the end.
Oh, they did
did
they tell us in the beginning that they were going to pick the have-nots? They did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that the HOH was picked. Nothing, and I'm like, are you through? You know, you got all your rope over there, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like nobody was saying anything. And I was like, is he through?
Yeah.
It didn't ding, it didn't light up, but that's, I guess, for TV.
Yeah, none of these things light up.
It looked like it was supposed to light up. Like one of those little touch lights, you know?
Yeah, I think that's but I break them every time I smash them.
Yeah.
Fucking done. Yeah.
What about Russell last season? Did he win any HOHs?
I don't know.
I don't think he did he?
I don't think he did either. No.
No, I don't.
Ready, tat. Ready.
Ready.
That was hilarious.
You're the
I laughed
rat.
so hard when I saw that.
I was like, what a dick. Like, you see, that was the thing. Like, I when I watched it as a viewer, not really having, because that was my first season I watched, I just thought he was such a jerk. I didn't take it as like a cool, like, trying to get his head and mess up. But then I'm not gonna lie, but then when he went up to like midnight and made a deal with Ronnie, it was like, yeah, everybody's buying it, like, it's cool. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ready.
Did Ronnie go like the week after, huh? He won HOH?
Yeah, he was gone. They were gunning for him.
So we're now into what? This is gonna be week 6 we're starting?
I don't even know.
I lost count when I started feeding that fish twice a day. I was keeping up
It's
with
day 42, right? Or day 41 or 42.
When did you win your thing, 39?
Day 40. No, 39, yeah.
Okay, so what day was that?
Yeah, this is week
Yesterday?
6. Yeah, we're starting
Or day
week
before
6.
yesterday. Y'all didn't play last night, so.
Yesterday was halfway there, 41st.
40.
We had a pizza
We had a
party yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, we're starting week 6.
So today is 41.
Yeah, today's 41 days. 41 days Richard gets evicted. Add that to my list. But don't worry, I won't talk about how she prayed for you guys every night.
I pray for everybody every night.
No, you remember that when Jesse left?
All right.
Huh?
When Jesse left in season 11?
Yeah. What happened?
Everyone cried and she
All
was
the
like
girl,
a fucking soap
Lydia,
opera.
Natalie.
Oh, I remember them crying and stuff. But what
They're
was?
like, Jesse prayed for us every night. Prayed for everybody every night.
Oh, I do pray for everybody every night, but I mean.
Well, I believe you. I don't,
Yeah.
I didn't believe the Jesse thing.
Yeah.
Me neither.
And Kevin was like, why are
How
you
would they know?
stupid girls
How would they
crying?
know that though? You
Huh?
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep, how would they know that?
Because they were sincere prayers.
Where'd they get the Chinese food from? Those eating that night too.
I don't know. I would have took some Chinese food yesterday.
I would too.
I haven't had any in a while.
That's something you don't get in here. He makes some good stir fry though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want some of them breaded pork chops.
Oh, you can have them now. We get restocked tomorrow with everything.
Yeah. Are y'all still eating candy from that movie thing?
Maybe.
Really?
Do you know how much candy we grab? I mean, did you see that?
I didn't see.
Oh.
Was it
That whole
lunch?
bottom drawer that has...
If you're watching me cry on the live feed, I hate me right now too. This is stupid.
You would know who he was. Like, he's a big guy, like a big time player. So, but obviously I can't. She's like, but one time we were somewhere, they're on the road. She's like, we were in a hotel and we got in the elevator and there was one of his other, baseball player friends who's also a big, big player. He was with some chick and she said that she turned to her husband and was like, hey, but doesn't he have a wife? Or like something like, doesn't he have a wife? Or that's not his wife or something. And he just like looked at her, like gave her the fucking like meanest look. And then as soon as they got off the elevator, the door closed, he's like, you don't ever say anything like that. You don't ever say anything like that. Basically, there's a code. In baseball, like my friend told me, or the girl who I know who's now has a baby with him, I think she had told me at one point, there's literally like a wife section and a girlfriend section in all of these professional sports.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Party and have not?
What up?
What up?
Is there a party over there?
No, I wouldn't call it a party. Call it a
get together.
Oh, you fell asleep in there?
No.
Uh-huh.
Just relaxing.
If I knowed you wanted to be in there, I mean. Just
Yeah. Thanks for not making me have nothing.
Yeah, no worries.
So what you
I'm
doing?
gonna smash and then come back and maybe take a nap right there where Kathy is.
With Kathy?
Yeah. Thinking about it.
Okay.
What's the sleeping situation tonight?
That's what she is. That's what she said.
That's what I was in here asking.
That's what she said. So it's
Hey, there might be a chance we get to go out tonight too.
I think well, they're working hard out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, earlier they were.
Yeah, these people amaze me. Cause half the thing I'm like, dude, it would take like a year. Like you hire me and my friends, pay us like $15 an hour. We'll definitely get it done in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. I may not even get done.
Yeah.
I just tell the guys.
We'd still be on the ropes.
I could be trying to untangle my rope.
Yeah. And you'd still be trying to untangle a rope.
Nah, fuck that. I use a knife.
Hey, dude, how sore is your back, man? Like, did we not tighten that thing enough, or I mean, I don't know.
No, my back hurts.
I don't even know why we had microphones
Just now
on.
when I sat down on the
Every time I looked down, my microphone was off. I'd have to put it back on.
I would go up.
I ended up just tucking mine in my shirt.
I didn't
I'd
know
go
what.
up and then fucking get caught in the rope.
Yeah.
Every time I looked down, it was dangling, and I was like, I'd put it back.
It was a good challenge though.
Yeah.
I hated it.
I mean, it sucked.
But it was nice to be something that was actually physical.
Yeah.
It wasn't just standing there. You know? Because we've been complaining about that. We got it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was definitely a mental aspect to it. Because I was trying to tell them, when you got to a certain point, your rope was such like a huge, big glob of mess.
It's a mess.
Like you're trying to...
Then you lose where you're at.
Yeah.
Look at the end of the rope and you realize, oh, the end of the rope is my body.
Yeah.
I did that a couple
times too.
I did that about 100 times.
I got so confused. Man.
If they rewind mine, they're going to be like, what was she doing?
And I remember picking up rope thinking that there was an end to it. I'm like, oh, this
Yeah, and the end would be my belt, on my
There's no
belt.
end because it was in the water.
Right.
I don't know how many times I did that. I bet they were just like laughing at me because I did it over and over and over, going, okay,
I look like a
I'll get to the end.
Yeah, Reagan in the DR.
I look like a
3
dummy.
Reagan and then us. It seems so empty.
Yeah, get used to it, right?
Holy cow.
Oh, everyone else is in the have not?
Yeah. Yeah. There, that's everybody right there. So 4 in the have not, 4 in here.
That's it. This is our house. That's what I'm saying, dude. If I'm last 3, I'm fucking insane. Because if 2 people aren't near me, they're talking about me.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Right? Talk about paranoid.
But
then you
the
walk
final
by with
three,
that-
the final 3, everybody gets competing.
Yeah, that's
It's
true. That's
like-
true. It doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't matter, really.
So final 4, it's like I'm always gonna want to hang out with somebody. If 3 people are hanging out together, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. But the thing is, once you get to the final 6, you get to compete no matter what.
That's
at
right, huh?
least the POV. Once you get to the final 6, there's no way to just get backdoored.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
You always have control of your own destiny in the final 6.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's true.
Which is cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
I find you actually disgusting. So
Repulsive.
You're like the house little sister.
Huh?
You're like the house little sister.
I know.
y'all
I like it,
definitely
though.
do have like a brother sister
Oh, you two for
relationship.
sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
I know.
I thought I was convinced, probably for the first week, maybe even 2 weeks, that you had such a big crush on Brittany.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Just because I fought her all the time?
No, I just thought because every time you looked at her, you know how I make fun of you when you go, you think you're doing something really, when you're doing something really clever, and you get like stars in your eyes, and you go, I can't do it like you do. You smile with your eyes.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're
You know
talking
what I'm talking about?
He goes,
Yeah. And I used to see you like joke around with Brittany, and you do that when you're joking around.
I don't think so. She would not get that. There's no way she would get that.
Lane is like my
That
big
means he'd
brother.
jump your bones if you went with the neck.
Huh?
I think he'd jump you if you went with the neck.
No, remember, what did he just say?
Little sister?
Yeah.
Not
I'm
anymore.
attracted to her.
Not anymore.
No. Like if she's at a bar, I wouldn't approach her.
You would not approach her?
I don't know. I think we've had this talk.
At a bar?
Yeah, because she wouldn't fall for it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And I know the aura of girls that would fall for it.
That's true. She probably isn't.
Like the Australian girl.
No, that's not. I didn't even have to do anything for that.
Summer would, right?
The
I just
type of
gave her-
girl who has ectoplasm coming out of her vagina.
Yeah, I just gave her my underwear.
So
and that was
gross.
it.
Lane is like my big brother though because he's mean to me all the time.
I'm not mean to you all the time.
But he's protective
He's
of me
protective.
too.
It's important.
I'm not
You're
mean
mean
to
to
you.
you can be mean to me, but nobody else can.
Huh? I'm not mean to you.
Yeah, you're mean.
I just don't give you what you want.
No, you don't. I'll be like, Lane. He's like, why are you crying? What are you crying about? Toughen up. He doesn't want to hear it.
He's right, though.
See?
I agree.
It's hard sometimes. I'm telling you, I'll be where you are.
When's the PMS thing start? When do I got to prepare
Monday.
for this? Fuck. Oh, man. And those are like the long drawn out days, too. The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Look at her, she went.
Monday is when I'll start PMS. I'll just be really like emotional. Remember week 2? That was a PMS week.
I know.
And that's when you were have not too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
So it's like, how did this happen to me twice?
This room, dude, this room is going to make me crazy.
2 PMS weeks of being have not and being on the block.
What time is it?
Oh, who knows? Probably like 9:30.
10, I bet you.
It's gonna suck.
I still don't think it's you two together. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't take the chance of me not, like, or someone using the POV. Because
I'm telling you, he told that, he like has planned it out and told them that that's the plan.
Why would he take that chance?
Because any one of us is as good as any of the rest of us to him.
I don't agree with that.
Honestly, I don't even want to think about it. He's going to do whatever he wants to do. It's his move to make. He earned that move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We know we're the combination, and rightfully so, I guess, you know, but...
Yeah.
I just hope that it's Big Brother karma again. Just hope that there's some miracle that keeps us all 3 in the game. But I'm sure that's exactly what they were praying for. And that's why it's karmic.
Well, if one of us leaves, one of us goes as the casualty, and the other 2 fight the good fight.
That's true.
And I definitely want one of us 3 to be in the final 2.
Me too. And I think one of us 3 will be there.
Yeah, there's a good chance. I really wanted to have my birthday here.
You still may. If you two get nominated, just get Brendon to say something about Stacy to me right before the veto competition, and then I promise I'll win.
Next week.
Or like
I mean, it doesn't matter what happens next week. He gets what's coming to him.
Yeah, but
We're gonna have this casualty.
it doesn't help me this week, or any of us.
Right.
I think I'm upset because I just want to, like all of us, I just want to reconnect with who I am outside of this house, you know?
Yeah.
It's 10:35.
Really? That's good. I can go to bed in 30 minutes.
I hope he gets this shit going soon.
Blaine, you think I should go upstairs, don't you?
Isn't everyone going?
Reagan doesn't really want to go.
Well, I think we should go.
Yeah.
I think
Just
it's-
go.
He
I mean, he
earned it,
might.
you
He
know.
might ask us not to go.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd do that.
He said he requested a letter from Rachel.
Oh, I was joking about that. He might really get one. What the fuck is she gonna talk about?
Like, haha, I knew you'd make it.
Yeah,
I knew you'd do it. Screw the rest of you people.
That'll be funny though for me on a personal level because that just goes to show like who in here doesn't miss their family so tremendously.
Yeah.
And he would rather hear from someone who he saw 4 hours ago.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That tells me something about his relationships outside of his
I don't
house.
think that they'll do it. Because Rachel learning about the events from the house has to come from the DVD.
That's true. Oh my god, imagine which one of us has to go to that treehouse next.
As to what?
Go and spend the next week alone with her.
Well, and I bet you next week is going to be the double eviction.
Yeah, I think
Oh
so.
great, so we get
it's
to
gonna
spend
be
it with
with
her,
them.
with both of them.
Oh my god, that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Oh, you went with both of them.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, but hopefully it's a really big mansion and y'all don't. Or anyone doesn't have to deal with it. Because I can deal with it too. If someone gets taken off, I'm going up.
No, you
You
won't.
think?
Yeah.
Not if what you don't think Hayden and Enzo can convince him to put up Kathy?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a possibility in his head.
Yeah, they're going to want to keep her to the end.
What if they could? Would that be a good thing? I think that might happen.
I think it'll be easier to convince him now, just because he's alone. So he's going to do anything that someone tells him to do, just because he has no one. So yeah, I think Enzo and Hayden do have a lot of pull in what happens. I say a lot, not, probably on who to put up if someone comes off.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of pull, maybe a little, but I think basically now it's just he knows he's not going to win the 500,000, so he's just trying to take someone out with him. So he's not playing a game. This is strictly revenge.
Yeah. I think so too. I agree with that.
Think we'll do anything tomorrow?
Nominations and a Saboteur video.
That's it? No comp or nothing?
We might get locked down to find out if we do end up getting food. We might get locked down for
Yeah,
a little
just
bit
for
for them
that.
to set that up.
Bust.
But then Saturday will be POV.
You say your birthday's next week?
It's not next week. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm 23 on the 23rd.
Come on.
What are those? Are they gnats or flies
Gnats.
or?
And look
from
how
these
great
bugs.
my year has been already.
Oh, really?
Has it? Oh, you got
Yeah.
engaged?
I'll sleep in that bed. You can have your bed.
It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out when we go to bed.
And what's funny is I've slept on this one like the whole. If I haven't been in the HOH room or on that cot, like this
That's the only one, huh?
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. I think honestly, I have a feeling that I normally sleep on a hard mattress, so it's not really that big of a deal to me. I didn't realize how ripped up my hands were until I put them in the hot water. It's like, ooh. They weren't as bad as I thought, though. I thought because they gave us gloves that our hands were just gonna be like torn to shreds.
Right. I
We didn't use
knew.
them.
I threw the gloves down when I felt the rope.
Yeah.
Because the rope wasn't that bad. It was a nylon rope, I think.
I threw the gloves down after like the first knot. I was like, dude, and the gloves started coming out like halfway off my hand. I was trying to put it back on. I'm like, pfft. I'm not spending my whole time trying to put my gloves back on. I know Rachel gets it easy. She gets to go to the nice mansion.
I know. I'm kind of I mean, I'm not jealous.
Yeah, yeah.
I know she wants to be here, and I want to be here.
Yeah.
But
a week, dude, with nobody.
It's gonna be tough.
Nobody from this game. No, I know you think that, but I'm not gonna lie. A week with, other than me,
To decompress.
to like not have to talk. You don't even have to discuss what's going on in the game.
Right.
I mean, of course you want to know, but like it'd be
Wonder what
nice
kinda-
to just have a little bit of quiet.
I wonder if she got like a newspaper or something.
Probably not. Oh. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know because it might say something about Big Brother in it. You know.
I don't think we're in the local the LA Times, but entertainment week or entertainment stuff they probably would, but no. I would like
Should have DVDs to watch, though, books to read.
No movies, books, music.
What if they get
iPods.
video games like Xbox and?
Oh, are you kidding me, dude?
I bet you they do in Germany.
I bet they do too.
You think so?
I bet.
Mhm. Yeah, I bet they do.
Oh,
Not
so
that I
like, we
know
can't
how to
let you
play.
go online because
You
Freddie
can't go
might die.
online on Xbox, though.
So does anyone on here watch Big Brother at all?
Yeah, exactly.
What happened? Who go online right now?
I bet she knows you won. I bet they told her that.
I don't know.
I don't think they told her. I don't think they will tell her until.
Why? I asked if I could add a letter, if I could have it from her. So
I bet you they don't.
Well, that's what I said. Like, I don't know if we can do that. I said, and I asked him that. I was like, does she know
Brendon,
if I
you are not allowed
won?
production.
So
We got your point, though.
yeah.
I bet it comes from somebody else. Maybe not. I don't know.
Which kind of stinks because it's not a lot of news. You know what I mean? It's just that one. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, and then just have her write my letter. You know, she's not gonna know anything else. She doesn't need to know anything else.
Yeah.
But it would be nice, like out of anyone that I could hear from right now, it'd be nice to hear from her. Since I last saw you about an hour ago, a lot has not happened at all. Unless they were like, well, see, I would even think maybe they would be like, you can say whatever you want, it just can't be like game or strategy. Like, and of course, I'd be okay with that too. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's like, these are the people you need to take out.
Yeah.
This is what's going to happen for the next 4. I wrote an itinerary for you, for a schedule of how things should go.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like when somebody brings a cake to jail, huh?
Yeah.
I want to know, do people really, have people really tried that? Is that why it was always in the movies?
What?
Bringing cakes and putting files in cakes?
You can't bring any food in anymore.
I mean, somebody had to have done that for them to put that in so many movies and cartoons and jokes.
Oh, people put stuff in like burritos from Taco Bell. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I refuse to. I never will.
And even when Brendon never liked me. It was just that Rachel did. So he would be nice to me when he had to. But Brendon's hated me since day one in this house. So when Rachel approached me, she was like, I think that you should work with us, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't say no. I said, I think it's too early. Like, let's wait. Let's wait at least a week, and then we'll see what happens. She was like, okay, that's a good idea. If you think it's too early, that's fine. But start thinking about who else you would want to work with us so we can go in as a 4, blah, 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 blah. Well, that obviously just never happened. But I didn't, like you were just like, no. I didn't even say no. I was just like, I think it's too early right now. Like, can we wait? Can we shelf this?
Why did he have her bag?
I guess they took each other's. Who knows?
What the fuck is wrong with them?
I don't know. You just have to not take it personally, and everything that he does is just terrible and awful, but he's only really done one thing that just personally offends me, and that has been the root of all of my feelings and aggression towards him. If he wants to call me spoiled and selfish, fine. Like, who cares? You know?
I think I'd feel more along your lines if he said to me what he said to you, like what you told me. Like, if I heard that out of his mouth, yeah, I'd be like definitely more on that level. But he's just he's too much of a pussy to do that.
When someone says that, like, he says something like that to you, you want them to be so miserable, and I want him to be miserable, and he's not. And now he has friends, and now people are going to be hanging out with him in the HOH room and laughing at his jokes and playing pool with him, and it just sickens me. Like, it sickens me that he can treat somebody, Ragan too, so bad. But people that you're friends with.
I think you'll see that change after the POV.
When no one needs to do anything anymore. You're probably right.
I think everyone will turn against him and be like, fuck, you get to say whatever you want to him because he's going home.
I just have to...
It's probably true.
I have to understand, because I would do the same thing. Like, I'm trying to be understanding about it. It's just really hard when you've been personally attacked. It's hard not to be personal when he's made it personal, you know what I mean?
Then don't be understanding. Do you think you're going on the ball? If you already think you're going on the ball...
No, I know I am.
Well, then nothing can hurt you. Nothing's going to affect you in this game.
Oh, I'm saying it's affecting to me just that he's not miserable. Like, when Enzo goes up and puts his arm around him, it makes me sick.
Yeah.
It just pisses me off. But it's not Enzo's fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when Hayden laughs at something he says, it's not Hayden's fault.
You think I'm going to laugh?
Yeah, because you always do.
I'm going to, aren't I?
Yeah.
You can get mad at me.
See, that's the thing, is I can't get mad at you, but it just sucks.
You can tell me it's stupid.
Yeah.
You better not.
I ain't gonna tell you it's stupid.
Every time I laugh, I look at you and be like, I shouldn't have done that, huh? And you're like, nope. My bad.
But whatever. If I go home next week, I really freaking don't want to. If I go home, I don't want to have spent the entire week miserable and left miserable. Like, I might as well try to have as good of it, because I genuinely like 7 people in this house. Yeah. I genuinely love you guys. Like,
yeah,
we're like family.
Yeah.
I might as well have a good time with it and have fun and spend my days playing pool and laying out and having a good time and just...
I agree.
Still do that.
And then if I leave, I leave.
You're going to spend the rest of the summer with us. Is it guaranteed?
Yeah.
So, you're not going home.
And he's going to go home. And then that guarantees that the final 2 in this house are people who I adore.
You're like, yeah.
No. You're going to be part of the season to the very end. You're going to be the deciding factor if you do go home. Or go, it's not home. You're going to you're going to go to... if you do go, you're going to a mansion with a badass pool with a full weight room. And you're probably going to talk to your parents or Nick for one time.
Well, no, but I don't want to go.
When you leave here, you get treated like a queen. And then we're bitching that we don't leave this place. I know you're playing for $500,000, but you get more than the money in this game.
I know. Oh, definitely. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You get a once in a lifetime experience.
I have a different opinion personally, but
I mean, there's a handful of people who can say they've done this.
yeah, I mean, that's true, but I mean, I'll feel like a fucking failure if I don't come out of this with something.
Oh, yeah.
You won $2.
Yeah.
What are you complaining about?
You're right.
No, you
Great.
won 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000.
And you lied to us. And I'm
Shut.
weak.
I'm not even, those aren't even like in my areas of concern right now.
What are you worried about?
Just, you know, like, I don't know.
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to.
No, I'm fine.
I mean, if you're worried about him,
I'm not worried about him. I'm really not.
if there's anything I can do to help you out, man.
Thanks.
Like, honestly.
I just feel, I don't know. I feel very disconnected from myself right now.
In what way?
I've been feeling it for the, you know, kind of like the conversation that we were having outside when I was like, I don't like being mean about people, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I do not like Rachel or Brendon at all, but
I know what you mean.
yeah.
Because, I mean, even I feel the same way. Because that's, you know, when even I've said things, I guess, about them that I was almost ashamed of.
Yeah.
You know? I think it's the house, or...
I think it's like a mix of different things for me right now. It's, of course, all the stuff that happened today. It's not being very proud of my behavior. I mean, and I'm not talking about the eviction stuff. I mean, I think that I don't feel bad about that at all. Like, that was coming, you know?
Mm.
And nobody is more entitled than anybody else to be here.
Right.
But
I mean, I've done things in here that I'm definitely ashamed of. But you can't really, you say things in the moment when emotions are high, and then you can't take it back. All you have to do is...
Oh, and I don't feel bad for anything that I've said to them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I've said anything terrible to them.
Yeah.
Except calling him a Neanderthal and early man, but he kind of is. I feel more like... I don't know, Hayden. Just...
I mean, we've been in a tough spot the past week. I mean, you guys have been, you know, you could say bullied or whatever. And then me, you know, they just sent Kristen home last week.
Right.
So it's kind of... You know, it's not the same situation, but I think we have similar feelings towards...
Yeah.
Certain people.
And I care very much for Matt and Britney. And it just...
Now you're going to have to go against them. Is kind of what you're thinking. Is that what you're thinking?
Now I'm going to have to what?
Almost be going against them.
Yeah, just because of the situation. I mean, I never would, though. I mean, maybe it makes me a bad Big Brother player, but I just don't have it in me to take people I genuinely care about and throw them under the bus. And as much as I'm sure Rachel and Brendon truly believe that they're in love and, you know, all that stuff, and I'm sure they care about each other, you know.
Yeah.
3 years from now, if they're still even talking, I'll be shocked. I really feel like I'll be friends with Britney and Matt.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life. And I just, you know.
It's a tough.
It is tough.
It's a tough situation.
And I feel stupid for crying and being emotional about it because every time I see people get emotional when I'm watching this game, I'm always like, that person is such an idiot.
Yeah, but when you watch, it's different when you're watching than when you're living it.
I know.
Like, I know being in this environment for 40 days, no matter how you slice it, you develop an emotional connection.
Right.
I mean, no matter what. I mean, there's times when I haven't cried, but felt like it.
And I'm very, like, I'll have a good cry, you know, like once a week. And it's just part of who I am. And even if there's nothing to cry about, I'll cry. But what I do, I'm not a very public person about it. Like when I do it, I'm at home in my bed by myself. And it's just, for me, it kind of like clears things out. You know what I mean? It just helps me get through whatever emotions I'm working through that week. And here I feel like there's no place for me to escape to just have like a moment where there aren't tons of people on the other end of a camera looking at me and evaluating it. You know, and I just want to, I want to sort through my emotions in places that aren't a diary room, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I mean,
I felt so bad for Matt during that.
During the competition?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's especially, you know, because Matt is in the position he's in, he's helpless.
Right.
But again, that's, you know, the nature of
our narrative. You know what I mean?
And some things you can't put into words, and people, I mean, no matter what you're feeling right now, because it's obviously a pretty strong feeling that you have, one way or another, nobody is going to understand how you feel.
Right.
No matter how they portray it.
And it's honestly, it's not losing, and it's honestly not him winning. Like, I'll be the first person to say he did an awesome job.
Dude, he killed
and
it.
he just, yeah, he deserves it.
Like, he absolutely killed the competition.
It's not that. It's a mix of all the other stuff, you know?
Really, I mean, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
And I know the DR sessions aren't easy when things like this happen.
Right.
You know, because they do poke and pry, and they want to.
Right. I didn't cry in there. I started and I just stopped.
Yeah. And it's just tough, but you know.
Matt's good?
Yeah, Matt's in there.
Congratulations, Brendon.
Thank you, Reagan.
And I mean that.
I appreciate it.
I know we have our differences, but you rocked it today.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
And that was not an easy challenge.
No, it wasn't. My back is feeling it.
It was tough.
You want to sit down?
No, I don't care. I've been laying all night.
you have a little ice cream, Hayden?
No.
Still,
A lot of ice
still
cream.
what the fuck?
Is that sweet tea? Can I taste it?
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Has Kathy been called yet?
I don't think so.
Is anyone in there now? What the fuck?
Do you think they're gonna make everybody go in or something first?
They always
didn't
do
do that
that.
last time.
Sure they do. Don't they do all?
Everybody didn't have to go before last time.
Really?
Britney, Hayden, Ragan, you were not allowed to talk about production.
So I will continue.
Dang,
I
we
didn't even
are
say anything right there.
very.
Like, I was just a bystander.
We're strict tonight.
I think we're gonna get let out soon.
I kind of think we're gonna get out tonight too.
Yeah.
Did you hear them working outside?
Yeah, they're working out there.
Yeah, I think so too.
I heard them tearing it down.
Yeah, they said we might be able to get it out there tonight. He's not sure though.
Everyone up on HOH or something.
After HOH?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
During that.
Screen?
Yeah, it's actually good. You know that?
No, I'm not drinking. Was that tea?
Yeah.
Is it cold? In the fridge?
No, I had to put ice in it. It's in the freezer. Yeah, it's really good. It's not nearly as sweet.
You know, right?
No way. This shit. I know. Every time I'm next to you, I'm always like complaining, like, dude, I don't know if I can make it.
That's right. We were together on the paint bucket too.
And this one, I was like, I got to a point, and I was like, shit. I was like, how do you do another one there? I was like, what did you do? I was like, did you go over or under? One time I just got lucky.
I look up and I see Brendon like about to finish. I'm just like, what just happened?
I know.
That was a slaughter.
There's a couple times I got really lucky. Like all my shit was just piled up, and I was like so pissed, and just picked it up and threw it, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn. This whole time I've been trying to untie something that's already been untied.
I would think I was going the wrong direction and tie like 2 more knots.
Yeah,
I know.
I always did that. Always did that at some point.
I tried to wiggle like through the smallest
Yeah.
crap, and then I was like, damn it.
And then I would be like, oh, what rope am I? Like, am I this rope? What?
What's that motion right there?
Yeah, huh? Like, what rope am I even on?
Or you get through and you're just like, fuck, which way was I supposed to go? Was it left or the right side of the rope?
Oh shit.
And I'd just be staring at it
Oh
like,
yeah, sometimes I would hold it, like the big bundle of rope, and I'd have a loop that I knew I was supposed to go through, but I'd like look at
you
it
don't
for.
know how you're supposed to go
It's
through
like-
it? Yes.
Is this right?
You have to make it real tight on the rope again and see.
I'd go
And you're
through
like,
it the
okay.
wrong way and then have to re-go through. By the end, I was literally just standing amidst a bunch of rope going,
I know.
where am I? Like,
You
where?
can easily have a panic attack out there. Like, oh my.
And the farther you got, the worse it got. Too.
Yes, it
Like, your
did.
amount of rope got bigger. Like, because I was wrapping around my arm for a while.
Yeah.
And then got to a point where I would do that, and then there'd be a big chunk that was like just all knotted, and I just throw that on, and then I was like, damn. Yeah.
Well, that platform rule, you had to get it onto the platform. That was made for me because that rope would have weighed twice my body. I would have been standing there going, like, there's no way I would have ever got the rope on the platform. Even if I had gotten through the freaking course.
Yeah, the hard part for me, I was like 4 or 5 squares out, and I had 2 ropes coming out of my big mound, and I was like, fuck. I was like, couldn't figure out which one was like. I was like, oh my god.
Dude, some of those are hard. Some of them you had to crawl underneath 2 ropes just
2
to
ropes
untangle
to
it
get
there
to
and
one.
go back just to get this. I was like, golly.
It was bad.
They were all tied exactly the same, right?
Huh?
They were all tied exactly the same, right?
I doubt it.
No.
I thought they were.
Because I went through like 4 ropes where it was easy to get it done. And
No,
then,
no, like this, each lane I'm saying was tied the same.
I don't think so.
No,
I think they're all
think-
random.
yeah, they're all different.
Yeah, you go through like one and you're like, oh sweet, all I have to do is go over and under it and come back up, and then you go to the next one and it was like 3 knots in it.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I knew like no, even if you were close to each other, like it could have gone one way or the other.
Yeah.
I
real
only
quick.
saw like obviously I can only see as close as the
Yeah.
beginning, and like so
I'm
the
sure
first
they
few it all kind of looked like you guys all had sort of the same pattern going on.
I think it looked like pattern too.
They're probably all had the same number of knots.
Sure, I
but
think
in
so.
different patterns.
Yeah.
Did anybody? Was I just completely stupid in thinking that that water was like ground? Like when I
thought
stepped in
so,
the water,
too.
I was genuinely
was not-
surprised
yeah,
it was
I was
water.
not expecting
No,
it to be
I
water.
reached down and felt it to see if it was mine.
Oh,
didn't
like
know it was water together.
I was stepping like I'm stepping right here, and then my foot goes,
Yeah.
and I
thought
almost
it'd be
fell
deeper
right
than
at the
what it was.
beginning.
Yeah.
I knew it was water too.
I didn't know it was water. I thought it was like going to be a slippery like.
The hard part was in the mud was mixed with the hay, and you had like hay
Oh,
and
it
mud like
sucked.
just all mixed in with that mound of rope. Yeah, when it rained, that was my favorite part. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
good.
The
please.
lightning was cool.
Yeah.
The strobe lights.
I wasn't even looking.
Is that they were? I didn't even look up.
Neither did I, yeah.
Strobe lights.
The whole time I was thinking, I was like, those bastards up there know where I need to go right now. When I was stuck, I was
Yeah, they were
like,
all smiling down.
just
laughing
staring at it,
you
and I
guys.
was like, God.
Were they the whole
What
time?
was DP up to?
He
I
was
saw
at an
him
angle
at
I
the
couldn't
end.
see because he was like right almost above me, but all the other guys were around him. They love it when like they get to shoot the feathers and stuff in the water. They
Oh
all
yeah,
just
and it, like they're just.
Not allowed to talk about production.
Come on.
No, there was a point where I was like so frustrated, like I was like, oh
Yeah,
my
you
god,
could easily lose it out there.
you could easily lose. Yeah, I was
Just
like,
your
focused.
mind freaks out.
I
You
was
freak out.
thinking I could
had-
not catch up
I
to
had
Brendon if I had a
12
knife
good
right now.
meltdowns.
Like
Yeah.
why?
Well, I was to the point where I was like, dude, like there's 2 ends coming out of my rope. Like I don't know which one is the right one to go. Like I'm pulling both of them. They're not.
You
I
were
was like,
far and away the most entertaining to watch.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
You would have like a million good teams.
Like Brittany was a zillion times calmer than I was. Like
you were a mess.
I was
like
a mess.
like emotionally, not
And then
your
I-
ropes, like just your mind.
And
was
then I
fucking-
would get the hang of it for like probably a good 30 seconds. I'd go, and then I'd start chanting the same thing. Okay, just follow the rope. Follow the rope. But which rope do I follow? And then I'd forget which
It's like
rope I
5 times you
followed.
pick a rope and just fucking slam it down to the ground.
I kept on forgetting that I was the end of the rope.
I did
Like,
that.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
you're
find
looking for the end of the road.
I did that a couple of times
And
too.
now
I was
they-
like, okay,
Yeah.
where does the? I was like, wait,
It's a damn.
I have to go through the whole. I have
Oh
to go
my
through.
gosh, it was so awful.
I was curious as to what the times were, how long it took me to
Oh,
get
yeah.
through.
I bet it was like
What time was it when we
15
got back
minutes?
in?
Really?
I don't think it was that long. Yeah.
25.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was like 30 minutes. I have
Yeah,
no
but it was
idea how
around
long it
30
was.
minutes.
I would guess.
But as soon as I came up from like the first or second one, third one even, I looked up. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, I never looked up. I just
I
kept
didn't
looking
look
at my
up
rope.
either.
Like it looked so far.
Yeah, I thought that would take a lot longer when you get started.
It did. But as soon as I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Like this is what we're supposed to do? I always wonder, I'm like, were interns doing this before?
Oh yeah, to test it out.
Yeah.
If it was like the last person to get to the end of course is evicted, I would be like, I would still be out there right now. There's just no way.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I thought there was some sort of like prize thing or something, not prize, but like.
Because the
Did
seashells.
you see the seashells out there?
No.
Right,
Yeah,
like
so-
where you're standing when you
Yeah.
like, they had
Oh,
knots,
you're
there was,
right.
like,
I did
5
see those.
seashell
Yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah.
I was like, oh,
Usually
that's
when they have those, you have to go stand on them, and I thought the same.
Yeah, so when I saw those, I thought everybody was gonna have to finish all the way through.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh my gosh.
I would have. We would still be there.
That's what I said. I was like, what if they told us, like, I finished, hit it, and then looked at you guys, and you guys looked up, and like, okay, but you guys still have to finish.
Yeah, I
That'd be
just
fucked up.
stopped.
That's what
I would
thought.
die.
Where I was, I had such
I would
a
lay
mess.
down in the water and just like
Yeah.
let myself sink. I would die. There's no way. That one was intense. I think that was worse than the caramel. For me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was just fun.
And the caramel wasn't easy for me, so I'm saying something.
Want to play dodgeball? Where's the other ball at?
Yeah.
Same thing with the wiener though. I would still be out there trying to get on the wiener, and that was 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Where's the shoes I thought I was missing? Oh, they are.
I wore my good ones today.
Right.
Oh, my
Fuck,
poor
where am I going?
Pumas.
Your poor poo.
They are just destroyed.
That iced tea is good. Is it in the freezer?
Yeah.
It is. It
Have you
tastes
asked
a
what
lot
time they give
better.
you your key?
No?
Have you asked what time they?
Oh, I asked them when I went in. That was like, I don't know, hour and a half ago or so. They were like, it'll be a while.
Damn.
So
We
I
got
assume they're
done
gonna get through all the DRs.
Right. I haven't been called.
You haven't called yet?
No.
About to count.
And I was in front of you. You think?
Although you were in Cabana,
It was
you
longer,
said so.
probably longer than yours, but I've had longer.
Although you have.
That's what she said.
It was definitely the most hard on my sleeve DR that I've had.
The most. Oh,
Like, I didn't cry, but it was kind of just like, this is what it is.
You didn't cry in your DR?
But I fought tears throughout the whole thing. And then the minute I got in the hallway, I started crying.
Yeah.
And then I went into the cabana.
Catch up to you, just because when I look forward, like I had more like big time tangles that you already went through. That's what stopped you.
Yeah.
I was in the.
There were some tough ones. Well, it was just the big, and I don't think anybody else realized that except for us. That the farther along you got, the bigger your mound was.
Yeah.
And like the worse of a wreck it was. Because you were grabbing like, you go to scoop it up and it was like mud and hay and like
I
a
just
little
went
bit of
started
rope.
kicking in. I was trying to push it underneath.
And trying to figure out where you're supposed to throw it. Yeah.
Might as well do all of them, huh?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, you know what's funny is when we started putting on those back braces, I was like, why do we need to put these back braces on? And then I forgot out. I was like, ooh. I was like, damn. So I felt like I just did a whole bunch of squats. Maybe, I don't know, like back raises.
One full?
Yeah, that one's full. there one more lid over there you see? Or maybe in the free? Oh, there, right there. Yep. Thanks.
Yep. I don't think he did.
Yeah, I feel like I've just been like, I don't even know. My knees are like, just boom, the back. Like we've just been doing something crazy.
Still nothing?
What, they're not letting you in the D?
No libations.
Oh, yeah, check. There ain't none. About to feed the fish.
You already fed him today.
What? It's not even 11 o'clock. Look, they're still hungry, though.
Got like 4 big pieces.
Really good.
Oh. He's bigger than dinner now.
Who?
Mufasa.
Eyes are so crazy.
Which one's Mufasa again?
That big one right there.
Oh.
He's getting big.
That's Saboteur, I guarantee it.
What the crap was that?
Hey, bro, look at this, look at this. The fans. Those fans have never been on before.
What the hell?
Those fans have never been on before.
No, those fans don't work. We thought they were fake.
Fans. Are you guys cold yet?
Didn't we? Didn't we
What
check?
is going on? How crazy? Is anything else? I'm afraid there's something that's gonna pop out.
Yeah, I want to move in packs. Where's Insight and Cat
Like
at?
the lights are gonna start flickering. You walk in and they're making out. Right.
Buddy system, everyone find your partner.
Let's hold hands.
All right, somebody stand by the fucking storage.
Just tack whoever comes by it.
Those fans, man, that's weird.
That is. I could have swore those were
I think
gummies.
we might be getting the Saboteur or something happening here soon.
Why?
The fans will turn. I heard just what was
The
that
lights.
Did you guys see the lights or no?
Yeah, I thought one of y'all were turning our lights off.
No, and then the fans started going that have never worked.
Was that in there?
Oh, Lord.
No.
Where'd that noise come from?
The shark is like alive all of a sudden, like, flipping around.
What'd you say? What else happened?
The fans that never ever turned on in Cabana, they're now running right now.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Oh, the screen just shut off too.
Shut up.
Seriously?
Can you go back to the video?
Something's about
You
that.
said the ceiling fans in the Cabana Room were?
They're going and like they're going
This whole
hard.
thing's about to turn black.
I like clean.
Black out.
Well, let's sit down.
Find a spot and know it's.
Find someone who knows who's next to you at all times.
It's like a brownout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're all just gonna sit here. Well, someone come with me when I get a hoodie.
Something.
What's that?
Someone come with me to go get a
Yeah,
hoodie.
go ahead.
Yeah, come by yourself. Come with me.
I think there'll be a video.
Is this all of us?
Enzo.
How crazy
Enzo,
that
come on.
The fans came on.
What's Enzo doing by
I didn't think
himself?
those worked, and I've been
Hey,
cleaning
Enzo.
those.
Unless you want people to think you're a saboteur, hurry up, get out here.
I mean, I've been cleaning the top of them, standing on to get the dust off and
What
everything.
is that switch you just clicked, Matt?
Grab Enzo out of
Someone
there.
come with me to get my
Wait,
lock,
he was in
my
there with
padlock.
I know, but somebody grab Enzo out of there. Grab
Time to
Enzo out of
come
there.
out.
Tell Enzo to come.
I'm serious. I thought those
Busted.
were fans.
Ends.
He's
Dude,
got a
come out here. You're
saboteur
gonna get
look.
implicated
He
in
has a little
saboteur
button
otherwise.
Hey, Maddie.
Yeah.
Can you grab my hoodie off the floor right there by that bed?
I'm gonna give
By
him
the
one.
bed? What color is it?
It's checkered or whatever.
Like, all right,
like
we're all sit
plaid.
together and nobody will move.
Did you hear that too?
Yeah.
Was it?
I think.
By which bed?
It's on the floor, I think.
What happened?
In front of the far right.
Here, come here with me and look. I don't want to be in here by myself. Do you see it? Oh, here, this thing.
The messages gonna come up?
Fucking making me crazy, you guys. I don't want to grab it. You grab it yourself.
I thought y'all were
Dude, the
jacking
lights
with the
are flickering
lights
on
for
and
me and Enzo being in there asleep.
We're all sitting here like with nothing's even happened
I
yet.
just been thinking that there's gonna be.
All
a
right,
video.
here, somebody go with me. We'll check the ceiling vents again. I want to see if anything else has happened in there.
This is
I
crazy. I need.
want to see too. I'm curious.
Oh God, we're gonna be sleeping on couches all night.
stuff.
Those ceiling fans have never come on. I mean, I've jacked with them to try and turn them on because it's so hot in that room.
I think the faucets start turning on and shit. That is so weird, man. I thought those were
Cabana
dummy
Room has been
fans.
hot.
I have never been hot in this house. Really?
That is weird.
Weren't you hot in there, Reagan, the other day?
Be able to enjoy the Cabana Room. A few times I've been.
I'm gonna go grab the blanket off my bed.
Where you going?
To get the blanket off my bed. You'll be able to see my body the whole time because my bed's right there.
That just came back on too, and that was black a while ago.
Yeah. There's some stuff going down in
Yeah,
that.
nothing just happens on accident at this house.
I thought that y'all were really turning the lights off and on me and Enzo. And I
What if
didn't.
outside they're like, they cut through a power cord or something?
Yeah, and we're sitting here.
But that wouldn't turn the fans on.
No. Are they still on?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Somebody's over here that's like, oh, I was just wondering what this button was.
Who's in Jumanji now?
Nobody.
Nobody's anywhere. This is the house.
No, I mean like.
We
who's
don't
gonna
know.
sleep in
I don't think anybody is.
I think all
or
four of
everybody
us
is.
might.
I think anyone's going to
Everyone
Taj, right?
might do Jumanji now.
What was that?
See, I heard that earlier too.
Yeah, but a lot of
hear
squeaking sounds.
I
Just
heard that right when
the normal
vacuum
house.
No, what? Do we really all have to sit here in case
What
there
if it
was
was like
nothing?
the fan just accidentally turned on? Like somebody accidentally hit a switch? No, I know. It's supposed to be a saboteur or something, but if it doesn't happen soon, we're just all gonna stop paying attention and probably go to sleep.
Better entertain us quickly. We have very low
We'll turn out
attention.
the lights ourselves at that point.
We have very short attention spans in
We're going to
here.
bed now.
Or can you just tell us that it was an accident?
Does somebody want to go in the diary room? And
Hey guys,
Was it?
that was just a power issue that we're told is resolved.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
No Sabby video.
Just when we thought he was getting Can you just
doing?
make one to...
Can you turn the fans off? It's cold in the cabana now.
We didn't even think the ceiling fans worked.
That's the most sabotaging thing the saboteur's done because it's fucking freezing in cabana now.
We're all sitting here like idiots.
Should have done that a long time ago. Their accidental sabotage is the most annoying thing the saboteur has done.
That's just funny.
I think we got
all-
more excited. We got
all
more
thought
excited
it was
about
the
an accident than the sound over the intercom.
That's funny.
That sucks.
It'll be like our house is burning down when we're inside. We'll be like, Saboteur, come on. Put those flames out. You're silly.
At least we woke Enzo up in the dead sleep.
I was asleep
Sorry, let's
too.
go back to
Enzo was
bed.
asleep.
Wait, so who hasn't done diary room session yet?
I haven't.
I haven't.
Damn.
Wow.
Just us three.
Yeah. Yep. That sucks. I still want something.
I know I definitely didn't request anything more exotic than half the stuff Rachel requested, so.
Did you get spray on tan?
Of course.
Spray on tan. Well,
As soon as we disperse, something's gonna happen.
Nope.
Nothing.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't think so either now.
Tomorrow morning, maybe. That's when it happened with
Oh,
Annie.
the ceiling.
I figure we'll get a
That's when it
video
happened with Annie
tomorrow
right before the
anyway.
nomination
Yeah.
morning.
Power outage that made just one room's lights go off.
Please go to the diary room.
You already went, didn't you?
Yeah, I would have been there once.
They probably just want us to move around.
Hayden, we're really gonna need you to do something sabotage now, because it makes us look bad.
We're gonna let you take the credit for this one.
All of a sudden the video pops up.
And in the corner it says live.
Yeah, what up,
Or it's
man?
Hayden. Yeah, Hayden live. Hayden.
It's not even his face.
What are y'all
it's just his
doing?
voice distorted, but it's no, his
What are
normal
y'all
face.
And then
doing?
the video goes off and Hayden comes back out and he's like, so what's up?
Yeah, right. I think they might have just messed up.
They miscalculated when they pressed the button. This for you.
What are you guys doing? Are you all drunk back there?
Oh my gosh.
That's
Damn.
funny.
Hey, are you drinking our libations?
You drinking? Is that why we never have any libations? Because you guys are taking them all?
The new guy in there? Flipping buttons and switches?
Just because there's a button, you don't have to push it, guys.
Man, now we get nothing? Oh, that's excitement.
You were not allowed.
Talk about the people who are not pushing buttons correctly.
Hey, Catherine, do you care if I borrow your sweatshirt to sleep in?
No, absolutely not.
Your maroon one?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
I've got like 2 or 3.
Last time I had a sweatshirt, and then I remembered they took it away.
Huh?
They took mine away.
Yeah. I have one that's actually warmer than that one.
Oh, okay, cool.
That has like...
Production.
That'll be fun. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's really not as cold in there as it was when me, Matt, Rachel, and Ragan were in
Well,
there.
yeah, but now that there's 3 people.
Well, you had literally 12 blankets on your bed.
Yeah. You had every
No,
blanket.
it's not an exaggeration.
Yeah, you're,
that had to be
that's true.
dispersed.
That's true. You're right.
I made it up for her. I thought it was a pretty good design, huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
it was like,
I
that's
did. I
thicker
didn't
than the
even think about
mattresses.
that.
That's softer than the mattresses in the Taj.
That's exactly what I was thinking
Yeah,
when
it
I
is.
put it on
It is
together.
that it was softer than the mattress in the Taj.
Yeah,
You're right.
so it ain't like that anymore now.
Well, I think y'all will get some food.
These having out weeks have to stop, man. I thought this would be done by now. We had group food competitions.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's crazy shit that they're still doing this.
Well, no, they always, before, have stopped it after week 4.
Yeah, they don't
Here
like
we are,
this.
week 6.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all.
And then they don't do comps. They like also takes a comp away from us. They just like
Yeah, it does. It takes away a...
yeah, so it's like double fuck over.
Yeah.
Big Brother budget.
Yeah, no doubt. Why don't you guys just pick someone?
You were not allowed to
Talk about our budget
That's
cuts.
I'm gonna go lay down. I'm tired.
I'll be in a little bit. I'm probably just gonna wait till they call me to the DR.
So it's just me and you left?
Yeah.
I took a nice nap.
I know, I want that spa so bad tonight.
I'll tell you to be good tonight.
Dude, my neck. Did your neck hurt?
No,
My
my
neck's
back.
That what?
Just my lower back.
I think what I would. I think a couple times I dove. Was just like
In the
rolling
water, you
ball.
did. You were like doing flips.
Yeah,
In the water part.
it was.
Doing flips.
Yeah, he was like covered. His whole head was covered within like the first 20 seconds of the
really?
competition. Yeah.
Yeah, I went in one and then fucking dove over and dove over and yeah, I was like a ninja,
Yeah.
but not really smooth at all.
Like a monkey, like a somersault monkey.
Yeah, more like a somersault monkey. I think that's why I got like whiplash.
The hot tub would feel really good right now.
Does your back hurt too?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
Enzo, you gonna sleep in Jumanji or in
I just
Taj?
ate one. I was full. I mean,
I don't know. What's better?
What if we all four of us just sleep in Jumanji?
Yeah, I guess, but I'm still like the Taj because it's all dark in there.
I do like the Taj too.
we decided since me and Lane are the snorers, we had to sleep in the same room. So we didn't wake everybody else up.
How late have they been doing HOH? Have they been doing real late?
It's been about this time when you get your.
What time
room
is it
unlocked.
now?
Yeah, what time is it now?
It's almost 11:30.
11:30.
They usually wait till midnight, like for showtime to go off, you know. Otherwise,
Oh, you're right.
That is why, isn't it?
I don't know if that's why or if it's
We
coincidence.
talk about production.
Might just be
We are
coincidence.
strict tonight.
Dude,
They're misfires.
new
now.
intern guy sucks. Dude, you're gonna get the college credit. Just chill out.
He's like, how did he know?
I'm gonna be the best person at my new job.
Beep, 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 beep.
Matt,
Oh,
stop that.
Yeah. I already graduated. I don't even get college credit for this. I think I asked for darts too.
I don't think you'll get those.
I know, but that'd be cool too.
You asked for dark beer?
Well, because remember all those things they asked for under $25?
Oh, darts.
Darts.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I doubt you'll get it though.
But then again, that probably just seems like something they wouldn't want to give us ever.
Yeah.
We can't even get Drano.
Yeah, I was.
yeah.
Dude, you got gypped out of an interview. I don't know what? Out of an interview.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I wonder why. I mean,
Because they had too much in the taped
Because they
package.
don't like talking to me.
is that what you think it is?
Julie
Too much
doesn't-
in the tape package?
Julie wants nothing
Yeah.
to do with me.
I think you make people feel awkward.
They had a really, really long taped packages.
I agree.
which isn't surprising if you think about it. Like,
Yeah.
I know I got asked about a ton of stuff that happened after the ceremony.
A lot went down this week.
Yeah. So.
Is it still loud out there?
No. I don't hear anything.
Brendon, stop that.
I knew it was coming. I didn't hear anything.
What are you doing?
Listening.
Oh.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
It's pretty quiet, relatively.
Sleep again, man. Tired. What a deal, man.
I think now everybody looks forward to the same thing about HOH. What CD did you get?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Dude, I'm sleepy.
Oh, I am too.
It's too late to nap though.
No, if you go to sleep now, it's all right.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the first time we ever hung out in this room.
Except when the saboteur messages come.
Yeah.
Well, if we had like board games or something, you know, there's stuff to do, I think we'd hang out there.
Monopoly would be awesome.
Yeah, Monopoly. We'd be able to finish like 2 games in a season.
They would never give us Monopoly.
I know they wouldn't. It'd be great though.
Monopoly. Monopoly ends up getting people evicted.
Clue would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
Clue's
like
fun.
appropriate too. Yeah. Taboo's a good game.
Yeah, it is.
You played Apples to Apples?
No, it's a.
What's the one where you try to take over the world? Is it Stratego or is it Risk?
Risk.
Risk.
Risk would definitely result in people getting evicted.
That's a good game.
You'd
That
be
is
so
a good
pissed off
game.
at people.
What's Apples to Apple?
It's like it's a board game, but you relate cards, and each card has like an object. And it has. Let's see, how does it work? I've only played it one time, but it's a blast. But the cards.
Hayden, please do not obstruct your microphone.
The cards have an object on them, like say. I don't know. Dude, I don't remember how to play it. It's a good game.
Is that fun?
Huh?
Is that fun?
I'm telling you, it was a blast. Like we had such a great time. It was a while ago.
Sounds like a party.
Huh?
Sounds like a party. There's cards with objects.
Obviously, I was having a great time. I don't remember that much. I'm over it. Forget it. Forget I ever brought it up. It's like a card game. There's one person that's up. He has a card with an object on it. The other people have a card. He puts out his card, and it's like, okay, it's the Statue of Liberty, and you guys all have cards too. And you put out the card that you think is most comparable to the Statue of Liberty.
Please do not obstruct your
Dude.
microphone.
Do the other people's cards, are they words or pictures?
No, they're all pictures, or they're pictures with a little description.
Then who?
Just clip it on the end of the pillow. That's what I was doing.
I'm just gonna sit up. Actually.
Then who decides who's right? Isn't that objective, kind of?
No, the person who puts out the card. Let's see.
What game is this?
Apples to Apples.
You know, I've heard of it, but I don't think I played it.
Let's see who decided. There's a. I think everybody votes to see who decides which is the most correct, but you can't vote for your own.
Is there a penalty for putting your card out if you're wrong? Because wouldn't you always just put your card out?
No, but whoever wins. Okay, say I put out the Statue of Liberty. He puts out like the Eiffel Tower. You put out like a book. She puts out like an earthworm.
Yeah.
You know, he puts out a T-shirt, something like that. Most people would agree the Eiffel Tower is most comparable to Statue of Liberty. So you guys would all give him a point, so he wins that round, so he gets to move up space.
But wouldn't everybody always just put out their cards? Like, what's the downside to showing your card?
Well, yeah, you have to put out a card.
Oh, everybody plays their cards.
Everybody. So if I'm up, I put out, like, I'm the king card or whatever.
Yeah.
So my card is the one you guys all compare it to.
Yeah.
And then when
That
you guys
makes
put
sense.
out your card, you put out the one you think.
So you
is
get
the
to like
most
plead your
comparable.
case, like if he can convince you why an earthworm was more appropriate than the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, you do actually. You do get to, plead a case. But it's, there's a time thing. You only have like 15 seconds or 20 seconds, something like that.
Yeah.
So why is the earthworm better than the Eiffel Tower?
Well, it's not.
It could be if you're a good arguer.
Yeah, but
That's why I think the game would get fun.
It's such a fun game.
Wait, so is
Doesn't
this
sound
a
like
kid's
it.
game or is it a?
Oh, it's an adult game. But it's really, actually, it's a blast.
Most adult games can be really fun. You just have to get like enough people that will play it for like longer than 30 minutes.
Yeah, I love categories. That's a good one.
Yeah, categories is pretty fun too.
Can you make an argument for the earthworm?
Me? More appropriate than the Eiffel Tower? Yeah, probably. Let me see. Where's the Eiffel Tower? France or something?
Yeah.
An American.
It's an American earthworm.
Earthworms are American.
Oh, but the Statue of Liberty is from France too, right?
Yeah, it is.
Fuck.
They gave it to us.
That's why you gotta go one
Let
step
me see.
further.
How
I
would
already have the argument in my head.
Oh, you do? Well, throw it out there.
My argument
Because
is
it's a living creature and the woman is a human being.
no, my argument's not that good. My argument is that the Statue of Liberty is a symbol of Americana, sort of like an apple. Like an apple is like like an American
that's a good one. I see where you're
symbol.
going with
And
that.
what's always in an apple? A worm.
Well, and it's in New York, which is the Big Apple.
The Big Apple. An apple is as big a symbol of Americana.
You're thinking way too much into it.
No, see,
That's
I'd
how
be
you
good
win
at
the
that
game.
It's
That
two
I've never played.
structures that are representative of a country or a place.
Statue
But
of
one
Liberty
is
in the
one
Big
is a mass
Apple.
of steel. The comparative one is a living human being.
But still metal.
And the earthworm is a
Is
living
also
creature.
a living organism.
Whereas the Eiffel Tower is just steel rods and beams.
Well, you could think about it like that, or you could think about it as.
Well, if I had the earthworm, that's how I'd think about it.
Yeah, if you had the earthworm, you would also probably not get a point if you were compared. So then that's the card you would just throw away. You don't want an earthworm. It's like you're not going to win this anyway. You throw it away.
Oh, I see you have a set number of cards. Like
Yeah, you have like 5 cards. You throw the earthworm
and you
away.
have to play them at the
That game
appropriate
does
time.
sound fun.
And
Yeah,
once
it
you
does
throw the
sound
earthworm away, then you draw another card.
Oh, I got you.
And so you always have 5
that
cards.
sounds
So you
cool,
always have
yeah.
one card that you're trying to compare to another card. So it's like you're comparing apples to apples. That's what I call it.
So who's there's only one winner, or is it?
Well, each round.
Well, there's only one winner, but so for that round, because I'm the kingpin, so I have the Statue of Liberty. You guys are all comparing that. Enzo would have won that round because he put out the Eiffel Tower.
Got it.
So then he gets to move his piece, one spot.
Okay.
And then the next round, Kathy would go. She'd put out,
And you always decide whoever's laying the card down decides who's closest or correct.
No, everybody votes who they think is the closest, but you can't vote for yourself.
Got it. Nice.
I would have voted for the earthworm.
We could play this game. We could all just think of an object.
It's like my card is.
And just like a random object. And then like Kathy would go first and
If
she
only
would
we
say
had like
her
a
object.
pen or just like a pencil or pen. We can make up we can make up cards.
Big brother.
It does sound like
Dominoes would be fun too.
It does sound like a fun game.
It's like I'm telling you, it's a blast.
That sounds like a fun game.
Like it really is.
Domino.
What's the game where you have to make up the definition of the word?
I think dominoes,
One
pen,
is a
paper,
lie, but one of them is true, and you have to decide who's lying. And
I think I played that too. I think that's
Yeah, we can't have a pen. Or
isn't it called Balderdash?
How does it work?
I think it is Boulder Dash.
What do you
make
do?
up? There's a word, like a
There's a
random
word, and you have to.
Is it a real word?
Yeah.
It's a real word, and you make up a fake definition
But
for
they're
it.
words that like nobody knows.
Yeah, but then one of the definitions is real, is the real definition to the word, and you have to guess which is the actual definition.
But when you're doing it, you're trying to make up a definition that other people are gonna guess. So they guess incorrectly.
Right. That's a pretty
I
fun
think
game.
I'd be bad
too.
at that one.
I think it's called Balderdash.
Balderdash.
And I like Catchphrase, which isn't really a board game, but it's fun.
I played Seen It before. I kind of like that.
Seen It's fun. We get into
It'd be
heated
way more enjoyable if it was like
battles with
$80
that.
for one game.
Yeah.
I like Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, Trivial Pursuit's good up until you get like 5 questions in a row that are like ridiculously impossible to answer.
Yeah, sometimes it gets out of
Nick
hand.
and I run it for the Xbox in battle.
You guys play Trivial Pursuit on Xbox?
hmm
Really?
It's cool too because some of them will be like video clips or it'll show a picture of something. You have to guess what the picture's of.
Huh.
Like it'll show like a really up close picture of like 3 feathers of a toucan. You have to know that. Like I don't know.
Man, I wanna
It's
play a
different than the
board
actual
game
board
now.
game if you play it on the Xbox.
See, I remember, I think I've only played one full game of Trivial Pursuit, but
It takes a long time.
there's so many people there that like there's so many questions that nobody's like, I have no idea.
Yeah, they really
Like I have no idea.
Questions are hard.
They are. Trivial Pursuit's pretty hard.
When I was a little kid, I used to always play Trouble.
Me too, with the
Really?
bubble.